The doctor is in, and it's time to drop a dose of strategy on a certain soy sibling. So, let's show him how it's done, shall we? Hello everyone, Doctor is here, and it's time to challenge Wang to a game of Weiqi. Now, how are we going to do that? I'm not quite sure. He kind of tends to evade me. I think he knows that my strategy is a little too good for him. But, you know, that's how things usually happen. I mean, nobody likes to take me on the battlefield, let alone a board game, a card game. You don't know how many Uno reverse cards I have hidden up this sleeve. I've won quite a few games by that. Needless to say, Doctor has earned a little bit of money playing Weiqi over the past few days to get ready for this. So, I'm excited. And now, the goals are simple. We bring Wang home, and we bring Chen back for the third time. This isn't regular Chen. This isn't wet Chen. This is Chen the Dawnstreak. I've asked her how many times she's trying to change her name, but she doesn't really have an answer for me with that either. She just said, whatever the wind brings her. Whatever that means. I think she's trying to come up with some proverbs or something like that. Either way, Doctor's excited to have fun and do some pulls here for Johnny, and then we'll turn the reins over to him when it's time to play the actual event. He wants to show you the story and the stages. But first, we have to do our headhunting as usual, and this event looks fun. This looks like a very interesting story, bringing back our favorite dragon siblings. So, I hope everybody enjoys. We sit back, we relax, because there's work to be done here. Now, hello Bio, how's it going? Let's turn things over to the game so we can get started. We're already logged in, so that'll help. But here we go. While we were waiting on you, Doctor was visiting bases here, getting to see everybody. All right. Let's finish our last couple of visits and jump out so that we can go do some headhunting. Last base to visit was Ermengarde. Now that woman evades me too. I wish she would become an operator for Rhodes Island. She's pretty cute. Anyways, soy siblings are a jinx to me. I can't seem to pull from their banner and rarely get them. Oh man.
You're running out of time.
I hope Wang isn't a jinx this time. I hope we can manage to snag him. Let's finish up our dailies. We got lots of OP that Doctor bought. And a handful of a random as well. Just grab a couple more things here. That'll work. That's cool. Check our recruitment. How's recruitment doing?
Hello.
Meteor. I've already got you, but that's okay. Catapult. Plenty of you.
Hey.
Now, we have 3 operators that we need to snag from the banner.
I am Ansel,
Again, we said Wang.
intern.
We said
I'll be assisting with
Chen the Dawnstreak. But there is a new medic, Taraxicum, that we need to hire as well. So, we're going to make sure we do that. Let's do those tags. Come on, click the check mark. Doctor can't see real well today. Summon, that works. Let's do those, that's fine. Now, back. And these. Okay. There's our recruitment. I had better luck in other games. That happens sometimes too. Understandable. Alright. So, we're pretty solid. Let's just check. I don't think I have any certificate stuff worth spending. Nope, not yet. Okay. So, we get our free headhunt. I've done the free rolls for the past 2 days, and I've gotten nothing. I got 2 3 stars, I believe. So, Here we go. Let's do our free one. First off the bat. Okay.
I thank all of
Snegurachka.
for
All right. Let's go ahead and use our 10 pull. Here we go. We got a 5. What do we got? Oh, Centala. Or Centala. Okay. All right. Continue. Whoa, 6er. Here we go. Who we getting? 1, third one in. Okay.
Hello, I'm Hayes. I like
Hayes?
relaxing.
Doctor, Rhodes Island
Thomas?
has done so much for me. What can
Come
I
on.
say?
Here we go.
Doctor?
Shilbai!
Shilbai?
What are you doing
I
here?
can't say for certain how long I will stay at Rhodes Island, but every meeting is a stroke.
I throw this LMD
I trust we'll get along.
at the
just-
screen, and you're the first one that comes to me? What are we talking about here? No, Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope. Hey, we got Taraxacum though. Hey, there we go. Hello. I'll have 49 Unilogs plus 10 free from the collab happening on the 23rd. Awesome. Okay, we continue. So that's 23 in. No luck yet. And a 5 again.
Reporting in.
Myrtle.
You must be the doctor.
Okay. Another Taraxacum. Okay, we'll take that. That's fine. We gotta get more of the new medic. See what he can do. Oh. Hello. And more of him. More of Centala. Those are the 2 5-stars that like me apparently right now. Let's continue. Oh no. Well, I guess I used up all my luck on my other account. And we continue though. We've got to get at least one of each and then I'll be happy. I don't need to spark for anybody this time. All right, third one in again. Come on.
I am Ansel,
Ansel?
a medical intern.
I will see you later.
I'll be assisting. I'm
Melantha, no, I don't want discount Texas. Go
I
away.
passed the
Right?
operator test.
What?
Doctor. So thanks for all of you inviting me.
Nope,
That whole
nope,
chase is
nope,
over with.
nope,
I'm thinking I'll find
Nope.
my new goal on
Nope.
this ship.
nope. Listen. Listen. Calcit, rig the system already. I'm done. Rig it for me.
Thank you,
Just
Captain of
do
Reserve
something.
Team A1.
Do something useful. Wherever you are. Okay? Ugh. You know what? Ray potential's good. Ray potential's good. But we're 63, 73 in. Oh, and I pulled Chen. I accidentally skipped. Way to go. Way to go. Shut up, Doctor. Anyways, now we just need a Wang. A Wang. A Wang. Okay, so we have a Chen. And I hurt myself. That did kind of hurt. I shouldn't have hit myself in the head. Doctor is a dimwit. Okay. All right, so we are 83 in with no Wang. That's okay. And continue. And continue. Okay, Grain Buds. I have a bad habit of mispronouncing her name. And still, another, okay. Welcome to my luck on Arknights. Hey, you know my luck is usually much better than this, but, I mean, I got both of them in 29 pulls or something on my other account, so, yeah, I used up all my luck over there. I just need a Wang. Give me a Wang. Give me a big Wang. Hit me in the face with a big Wang. I mean, what? Anyways, moving on. Come on. 5s again. We're rolling bad. We're rolling really bad. We are rolling horribly. Okay, here we go. Big Wang, come into my face. What? 2 in. Come on.
Hello.
Doctor needs a big Wang.
In such a big mobile facility.
And
You
Doctor
are
got his big Wang. Let's
I'm
go.
honored to finally meet you.
Chat.
As you've already met many of my siblings, I shall not
That's good.
belabor my introduction.
That's good. That's very good.
I am Wang, a former strategist.
We're just gonna continue to call you Wang.
As for our earlier encounters, let us consider them not worth
And I'll have all of you know that he's bigger than me. Anyways, moving on. We have done it.
The name's Rope.
Okay, so to get Wang, he was second in on that poll, so That would be 120, 120, 3, 5, 135. 135 for Wang. Okay, not too bad. Now, like I said, I don't need to spark for anybody, so that might be the end of our headhunting. We got Taraxacum, we got both of them. Alright, have them. I have Yu, Shu, Chongyue, Ling, Dusk, and Nyan. All on this account, I believe. Let's double check. Let's double check our three siblings. I don't want squads. We're gonna have to redo our squads. Or at least one of them. Okay, so. Yu, Shu. Okay. Ling. Nyan. Dusk, Changya. Okay, I don't need to spark for anybody. So we are done. Woo. The twins are the first to have a split element type. Very, very interesting. Okay, so now what we need to do, let's check. We're gonna have to do potential for some of these. Potential. Before we can move on. What is, okay. Something with Xingshu. Okay, I'm not doing simulation time. Back off. Okay, we got some baseline who, well, he's not very helpful. We got read potential? Oh, you know what? That was a recruitment yesterday. I got read potential. Santala, we got more. Well, you know, that doesn't help. We're not using you right now, lady. Okay. Ayathala, what's going on with her? Another simulation. We don't need that right now. Okay. I already clicked on her. What are you doing? Oh, this one. Unlock her record. Come on. Coming home. Not off camera, you're not. No. Let's upgrade your potential. Another. Okay. Vendela. Okay. She's maxed. I always love maxing out potential on operators. Lucilla. Give me that. And Snegorachka. We get her maxed out. Beautiful. Alright. You? And Taraxacum. How much do we get for you? Not bad. We got you to 4. That's fun. Alright. Whoops. Something with you. Something with you. Simulation. Okay. Go away, you. Alright. Now, we need Specialist Wang. Actually, hold on. We got some stuff here we could use. We got... What's this do? Okay, this we have to hold on to for after. But I have the other thing here. Is this one. Accelerate him. Let's do that. We're gonna make him Elite 2 right away.
There has only ever been me.
Okay, we now know that he's Amine Daiki. Anyways, Kuroko Basket reference. Let's go and max him out.
Do you truly wish for me to point out all the flaws I see here?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Whatever you want to. I am going to do his skill 3. Where you at? Where you at, Wang Diddley? Where'd you go? I can't see you. Where you be? Oh, you know what? I have to do his... Okay, we'll do that later. Okay, now, let's see. We need to do Chen as well. Operator, and she's guard again, so... I never even finished my OG Chen. Actually, I don't even think I did anything with Wet Chen on this account, so... so be it.
This battle. Rhodes Island was there too?
Remote.
You have a lot of people who trust in your command and depend on you to direct them. That's important to keep in mind.
There were a lot of people that trusted you for that as well, but, you know, you had to be half-ass in Lungman,
This
but
battle.
you know.
Rhodes
Okay.
Island was
Anyways,
there too.
moving on. Let's do that, and let's promote you because you're ready for promo.
I spent a long time mastering Chi Xiao's techniques, but the answer I got was different from the lessons I was taught. Chi Xiao has seen my determination, and when you need it, it will never waver.
Well, I've seen your determination as well, Chen, especially changing your name twice. But, you know. Okay. Ooh, 86.
This battle.
We're gonna need to get some
Rhodes Island was
records.
there too?
We'll finish her later. Let's set that as default. Okay, and Big Wang, now that I think of it. Where you at? There you at. Okay. Let's upgrade you so we can then... Ooh, we need some stuff here. Not using material voucher for that. Screw it, why not? Alright, we need two. Two. Okay, upgrade. Alright. Now he's maxed. And then let's do that. Okay. Now we are gonna go with skill 3 for both of them. There he is. Do that. All dominating fight. Boy, the game is laggy tonight. And then we're gonna do the same for Chen so we can use her big dragon. Okay. So that sends us for a little bit of a boost. I think we are solidly ready to use them. We just need to finish her off as far as leveling her up. And that's default for him. Okay. We'll have to put them in the teams. But for now, I'm going to turn the reins back over to Johnny. So let me go get him. And then we'll continue this.
Alright, chat. Oh, I went the wrong screen. So how'd Doctor do? Did he do well? I hope he did well on polls. Bio, how's it going? But they could stand on it. The twins are a part of a team not yet out on global, but they can stand on their own. Interesting. Let's switch over. Pookie, how'd Doctor do? Did Doctor do okay, Pooks? Yeah, he did okay. Okay. If you say so. Did you bring home Chen? What about Wang? Yeah? Alright. So, we got Chen and Wang. Let's figure out how to put them in the squads. Oh, I gotta fix my glasses. Lens popped out. No, I definitely don't want Perfumer in right now. Let's clear out our main squad right now real quick. Clear. Of course, it's going to be Lapland. Let's do dual Laplands.
For you to tell me what order means.
Dual Texas for now, and then we'll continue to build from there.
Order confirmed. Crystal clear.
Vanguard, Texas.
What do you need?
Okay. Let's go. Shu.
A day of fine sun and gentle breeze. I hope everyone makes it home safe.
Wang.
Have your strategies plotted beforehand.
Chen.
Doesn't feel too
Team is known as
yet.
as Conduit. Okay. do I use? Let's use Haruka.
Huh? But I just need
Haruka and Guma.
Mission time.
Mm-hmm.
I get to stretch
30.
my legs
Also want to use
far away from paperwork.
Monster. Let's
When
keep Monster
necessary.
in.
You'll see a more
else do
familiar
I
side
have?
of me.
Iron 2 and we should out? Give myself some extra snipers? Why not?
Raise your whips, swirl the sand, shake.
Now, where
Alright,
should
let's
I
go with that.
swing today?
We'll get to use them both. Okay. I still got plenty of money. Wow, I still got plenty of OP as well. Ooh. Yeesh. Want to get any outfits? Oh, that one for you is nice. We got these. I do have some outfit vouchers I could grab some with, but won't use all of these. Is there any that would appear on screen now? No, I'm not using any of those. Okay, we'll hold off then. Oh, collect some of our stuff. I don't have much left to do. I guess we could jump into the event then. We got our squad built. That's who we're gonna use, our main, and we'll roll with that. Okay. Now, I have not played this yet on either account, other than doing the headhunting on my other one. I don't know how a lot of this functions. I did watch a little bit of Rosabel's stream, and I didn't really grasp yet how the mechanics work for removing the sigils or whatever you call them, the characters, and replacing them and different things. So we're gonna have to figure that out as we go. The enemies didn't look insanely difficult, but I think this is gonna be fun. I'm curious about the story, so let's dive in. Oh, we're gonna see the trailer. Yeah, let's watch it. Why not? We'll watch it. It's the preview. Well, it'll freeze up apparently. I got lots to drink. Planning on going for at least a couple hours tonight. Okay. I love this animation in particular. Obviously, you guys saw, if you saw the transitions that I've used, I used 2 small scenes from this to create the transitions. And if anybody hasn't seen it yet, pick out the one scene that I used that appears in this that I was able to put an Easter egg from in the thumbnail. I did a lot of work to make that thumbnail, actually. That took me a while. So let me know if you spot it. Be able to another team I have known as Bullet from Free Beast character selection. I need to continue. I need to do a part 2 of Reverse 1999. I got into Wuthering Waves for the Cyberpunk collab, and I'm really liking that right now. Complete another team. Okay. That dragon is sick. Swing. Always leaving out a word. It happens. Very fun. sui. Wicked. Listen, buddy, just because you crush the board does not mean you automatically win. Okay? We can find another board and we can continue this. Either that or we're throwing fists. One of the two. Dude thinks he's bad just because he crushed the board. 'Cause I'm bad. I'm bad. You know it. Anyways. We're gonna slap you in the face with a big Wang. Wong. A person. Okay? A person. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. That was sick. Okay. So. Let's see. Metal set details. I'm curious about the metals here. What's it going to take for that? Okay, obtain 9, of course, that'll be the 10th. Obtain the free operator Jew. So we're going to have to fit him in the squad at some point to try him out. Ah, stop it. Go away. During the first of 1,000, consume 4,000 draft house history. Okay, so those 3 will be relatively easy. Complete all stages with 3-star. Okay. There's 11 stages in this, which is interesting. Yeah, now the 11th is a plot, like, story stage that you can't really do anything in. It's just you watch it kind of happen. So kind of like the Teresa and Babel stage. Complete all the content of proofreading the past and collect the rewards. TA9 with a 3-star and make wheeled arms fall into pits at least 4 times. During the first of 1,000 autumns event, use writing knife a total of 10 times. Okay, so those shouldn't be too bad. Complete all stages in Forgotten Prospect of Spring on challenge mode. That's the EX stages. Unwritten Chapters of Yen on challenge mode. That's going to be the S stages. TA10 with a 3-star rating. Okay. These might actually not be extremely hard, depending on the difficulty of the stages. Now, this is our stuff. 5 to get Jew. Okay, 8, 9, 9, 10. 10 with a 3-star rating. 11, EX1 through 8. EX8 challenge mode. S1 through 4, MO stage, M0. 15, 45, and 85. Okay, so relatively simple and similar on the tasks. Now, I've got Jew's token, Light and Shadow for Nightmare, and Tremble Cold for Whispering. Pretty cool. These are cool. Okay, furniture sets. Oh, we have to do something before we can actually start the event. We have something very, very important to do, chat. I've got to do this before we can jump in. In the store, in the furniture, there's new furniture for the event. However, this one here, use kitchen. We have to buy this. Now we're gonna go to our base. If it'll load. Man, this is running really crappy. I actually...
Behind this mirror,
I've been having some trouble the past couple days with stuff, but I don't think it has to do... Why did I back out of that? I don't think it has to do with Arknights or anything, but I had issues. I was supposed to go live last night, but I had some issues. Apparently, it turned out to be with my ISP, internet service provider, so they were having trouble.
Reminder, you're running
Okay,
out of time
back to the
boss
base.
me around.
The bullet team consists of Igor, Yopra, Modir. Adding the twins can cover for the element weakness for Beast. Not you, I was talking to Jew. Okay, so what is this one? What did I use here? This was a Syracuse hideout. This was something in Lactanian, Rhodes Kitchen, and the laundromat. Let's change out the laundromat. We're gonna do that. Decoration mode. Recent. Theme. Use kitchen. Default. Save. Chat, you guys know how much I love to do the Arknights cooking videos. That said, I finally have a kitchen in game. And yes, I know if you really, you want to split hairs, I have this, but that's like a fast food restaurant to me. I don't see that as a kitchen. Yes, there's a kitchen, but I don't see that as a kitchen. I now have an actual kitchen. It doesn't seem like much, doesn't seem like something I should be super excited over, but you know what? I'm excited. I have a kitchen in game now. That's fun. All right, so I did that. We're done. We can move on and actually play now. The twin split element type is star and mineral. Mineral?
Reminder.
That's
You're running
interesting.
out of time to boss me around.
I'll be honest, I haven't logged into that in a while. I need to. Okay. TAST1, ever in mind. So we're going to read story. I'm going to try to do this as decent as possible, and then we'll catch up on chat after story bits here. I don't know how long they're going to be, but we'll push through. Question mark. A Fang Shi from afar says there's a great mountain on the northern border called Jing, and atop it sits a mystical stone called Wa. Thousands of meters wide and tall, shaped like a jewel, the color of crystal. It shines with a brilliant blaze and a luster that never wanes. It cuts both metal and stone, brings forth all things with methods unknowable, with principles unfathomable. Obtain this miraculous object, and perhaps it will help Yan face the coming calamity. I don't get it, sir. We sacrificed so much for this, yet you intend to hand it over to the House of Yan? That man started the war in the first place and sent thousands to perish. Why would you aid the depot? Despot, sorry. Screwed that up. We wish to free the masses from suffering, not to aid a single ruler. Fate shall play its hand in time. No one person controls it. I only pray for an early end to the strife, that the people would no longer suffer its torments. Ah, yes. This is the fate of Great Yan. Ooh, I like this background. 1102 late autumn. Hoshiguma! Yo, still working. Hoshiguma, sir. Last Mid-Autumn Festival, downtown was flooded with people watching the festival lanterns. Patrol didn't have enough hands to keep everyone off the roads. It almost got hairy out there. The commissioner was fuming over it. Oh, probably shouldn't have done that. The whole squad got punished for it. Double patrol hours for the month. The commissioner even told us to be extra careful now, since Chief Wei has been out of town. Sure, better safe than sorry. Well, good work, boys. I did just happen to bring in some chow, so share it amongst yourselves. We can't possibly take all this. I'll behave. I'm not gonna say what I was thinking, but you know. Come on, listen to your stomach growling. Have a bite. Wait, what was that? It came out of nowhere. What kind of thunderclap was that? Wait, am I seeing things? Over there in the sky. What is that? Boatman, slow us down. Look over there. Do you see something on the river? A beck beast? But how is it on the river? And it's carrying a goblet? Ooh, neat looking thing. Just a mirage. What's so special about that? Don't you get those in Kowu City? Break. Huh? What's with the sudden rain? Where'd the beck beast go? Autumn rain this year. May well freeze my bones. Reporting in! Report! The Farenwood has reached the final sentry post! Red alert! Repeat! All units on maximum alert! Oh cow! That thing doesn't look like a creature at all! It's a damn mountain! A mountain, eh? Mountain gonna kick your ass. Throw fists. Excuse me, sir. The Grand Commandant is sick abed and will not see anyone, so please. Ah! Is the Grand Commandant in? Yes! Bring me to him.
Who's the figure?
In my fevered dreams, it was as if I'd seen the late. I had thought you were the late Emperor, here to take me away. I know you often think of the late Emperor, but I fear anxiety has addled your brain. If you're thinking about your end already. Your Imperial Majesty, you honor me with your presence. Forgive this servant. I've failed to rise for even a salutation. Have you deteriorated so greatly in the few days since our last meeting? Are you taking your medicine? I beg your Majesty's understanding. This consumption is a stubborn chronic illness. The abnormal weather this mid-autumn struck with a cold. I fear this wizened shell may not make it through the winter. You are a trusted servant of Great Yan, and should not sell yourself short. How could the same man who once kept countless foreign foes halted at our gates dread a mere cold? Be at ease and convalesce. I await your swift recovery, and for you to share my burdens and aid the nation once you are well. This adult servant is in truth ill-suited to the task. Great Yan today is rich with talent. Your Imperial Majesty decides all matters, great and small, so I seek counsel from this withered servant. Is a shadowy figure... I see. So the Grand Commandant is unsatisfied with my arbitrary actions and wishes to return home due to his illness. This humble servant would never dare. In the last 2 weeks, ministers across the bureaucracy and all throughout the land have stacked petitions urging war high on my desk. Everyone is passionate, and a few I would venture to call desperate. So for the Grand Commandant to claim illness at this hour, is this to compel me to... Your Majesty is indeed aware. All Yanese share a view on this age-old problem. Your Majesty may not believe me, but ought to have faith in this. The will of the people. I'll be willing to try any other possible solution, as long as we can avoid spilling the blood of our troops too readily. I'd thought you would know the best my mind on the matter. Your Majesty is well versed in our history. Surely you must know. Across the many times, the blood that ought be shed. When was it ever avoidable? Why not to act swiftly when necessary? Indecisive efforts for want of perfection will only lead to more bloodshed. I had thought your Majesty understood this long ago. It has been more than 2 weeks since the great offender entered the tomb of Sui, but his fate remains unknown. All Great Yan is in an uproar, not only due to the 5 Ferenmuts, but the presence of foreign foes as well. Leave him in the tomb for even one more day, and the danger to Great Yan will increase tenfold. This is not my opinion alone. Even if I could temporarily suppress public sentiments for your Majesty's sake, it would be no true solution. So, how do you want to go about it? I cannot ask your Majesty to rescind an imperial edict. I can only make an earnest request to set a day. A final deadline until which Great Yan must hold. Whether or not blood should have ever been shed will be determined thousands of years from now by historians and common folk alike. But for now, I am afraid neither the Grand Commandant nor I will get to make that determination. Is it Great Yan that cannot hold, or the collective lust for glory? Your Imperial Majesty. But your request is not without merit. I recall it was the day after the full moon when he went in. The next day of the full moon it is. If the man fails to achieve anything in the Tomb of Sui, then we will proceed as the Grand Commandant proposes. Your Imperial Majesty is wise and just. Let it be so. A cold is no grave illness, Grand Commandant, but convalescence is still important. I hear Danyan's snow pears are a great expectorant. I'll send for some. Finish the pears before you rest for the night, and your illness should be cured in the morning. I will hold court early tomorrow. Do not be late. I see a tail. I seen the horns. Curious. 3 days before the day of the full moon. Hello. Are we outside? Those Farenwood proxies have quite the mystical prowess. Is the placation finally complete? Perhaps. No, just how many times have we tried? Is that complete? How long have we spent in the Garden of Grotesqueries? Based on the dates of the Tianxi Bureau's terminal, it's been more than 2 weeks since we entered the garden. More than half a month? Why do I feel as if we've spent even longer than that? We don't know if anything's happened in the Tomb of Sui since we've been here. Swell. You asked how many times? I'm getting the sense this isn't our first time standing on this spot. Concluding the placation, taking the Jade Rule, leaving the garden, and going back to town. I feel like we've done it all multiple times. And also, sometimes it's Mr. Yi who greets us, while other times the Weiqi player blocks our path. Sometimes the Bestial Ho turns into a butterfly and gravely injures the Bestial Sui. At other times we fall into a Geist trap and get chased out of the garden for no apparent reason. And this hunch isn't a recent realization? It was a faint feeling at first, but it was only just now that I suddenly realized we seemed to have been repeating our garden visits. If that is the case, maybe the placation is finally complete? I certainly hope that's the case. Right. Who has the token? It seems Mr. Yi hands the rule to a different person each time we complete the rite. I don't have it. Neither do I. Then... A small object falls from Zuela's pocket. To everyone's surprise, it is no Jade Rule, but a tiny doll. Oh, that's cool. What? Auntie Lin. Yun. Have we seen this before? Yo, so you made it out alive. Pretty tough, huh? Zushi. Zushi? Oh, okay. Old Tianxi. So we're finally gonna get a little more story on her. Cool, I've been waiting for this. Why are you calling me that when you're not even a Tianxi disciple, kiddo? How should I address you then? Who cares about titles? Your Qinggong's good and you move quick, so just get to wherever you need to be. Where do I need to be? What should a candle holder do after getting the token from the garden? Return to the Sui regulator and submit the Jade Rule along with the report. Then be gone. No more dawdling. But the Jade Rule, a token's a token. Maybe there's a reason you didn't get the Jade Rule this time, but just hurry back to the Sui regulator already. Or are you scared that Proxy's gonna report you for theft? Qianbei, there's something I'd like to ask about Bai Zhao. Just be quick. Who's the candle holder here, you or me? Won't you know the answer once you see the city yourself anyway? Act your age. I'm sure you know how to adapt to a situation, don't you? Yes. I'll go with Zuela. You stay. Sushi? Bai Zhao doesn't have much use for a judiciary at the moment, so it'd be a pointless trip for you. You'll be more useful here. Same goes for the Yun kid. Neither of you is a member of Sui Regulator, so stay. You'll make less trouble for all of us. The three exchange glances and silently agree to the Tianxi's directive. Zuela puts the token back into his pocket, and after bidding farewell to the party, leaps off northward. Old Qianbei, there's something I want to ask. Where's the young lady who claimed to be of the Shanhaizong? The one you took away before we entered the tomb. Oh, I didn't think a dimwit like you would concern yourself with that lass. I just remembered. She mentioned there was something from the garden that could keep Yan and the Bestial Sui from coming to blows. You granted us permission to enter the garden, but you didn't examine the token Zuela had at all. Does that mean you believe she spoke the truth? How intriguing. Smarty pants like you are so different from the martial types. Of course. I believe you have your reasons for sending him alone, but I'm worried Zwollah might come to harm if the token is truly important. Humph. To speak of safety, no one's truly safe right now. If that kid really has what it takes to be a candle holder, now's the time to show it. So she's giving him a little bit of a challenge. Liang. What's wrong? I rarely ever see you so down. I just worry they might not manage to deliver that token. Those who know what the token truly is can only stand and watch, while those helping us don't even know where it should go. That old Tianchi has already done us a grand favor. The rest is up to the family's fate. I didn't think those youths would get involved in this, and I'm not sure whether to be relieved or worried. Many have come to this garden over the past century, but this group of youngsters was the first to retrieve that glimmer of hope from our memories left behind and bring it back to this realm. No matter what, we must believe that their fates are somewhat linked to ours. Speak sense, sir. Well, myriad sights abound in the land, but encounters are still up to fate. You could buy a ticket early, do your research, memorize the map, stand outside the garden until it opens, but then a storm comes and you see nothing at all. Or you could enter through a random side gate and roam around aimlessly. But as long as you have a goal in mind, you might be pleasantly surprised by what you find. Visitors come with interest, but it always wanes with time. It's not proper to force this enthusiasm to endure. So let's just relax and wait here, and protect this garden. This beautiful place is honestly quite difficult to abandon. Question marks again. What a bother. I'm getting a sore throat repeating the same argument over and over. We're back to square one, no? Thousands of years we've debated, and it seems nothing's getting through that thick head of yours. You're the stubborn one. Whatever scholarly talents you have are neglected by your expertise in nonsensical argumentation. The truth is simple. There is no order without rules. To live in this realm, one must be able to tell right from wrong. If it really is as you say, for everyone to blur boundaries and confuse right and wrong, what sort of chaos will befall this realm? Preposterous! Your insistence on adherence to rules is nothing more than locking yourself in a prison of your own making. Let me ask you then, to build a room, a house, a city, a moat, there are rules to follow, yes? Excuse me. But when we measure merits and errors made in history, or the hearts of the masses, what rules or metrics are we to abide by? Wow, excuse me. Of course, rules are made to fit the situation and for mortal benefit. When have I ever said rules should be set aside? Wow, I am having trouble tonight with my reading. I am seeing additional words that are not there, speaking them, or I'm messing up other words. Let me breathe for a second. Okay, now, anyways. When have I ever said the rules should be set for the sake of having them? Where are we? And who are you? Jen? Ooh, what a beautiful area. Jew? Plain-dressed elder. Fine, fine. Then let me ask you this. You say we must have rules, but then who should set them in the first place? The virtuous, of course. Only they can convince the masses, and rules can only stand when accepted by all. Don't you see the problem with that? We have to first find virtuous people to set rules, but what deems one virtuous? Doesn't it mean we have to lay down some rules to find these people? Jew, the 10,000 years of your life have been a waste, if you can't even decide if the foul beast or egg came first. Ha! You're just unreasonably putting the cart before the burden beast to suit your fallacy. We already have rules called righteousness. You think they just appeared from thin air? What? What are you talking about? Oh, look. This one's about to wake up too. Awake or dreaming? Do you even have to ask? Just look at her, all lost. Obviously she's dreaming. Awake in a dream, yet not truly woken. The girl is suffering from a headache over the dilemma she faces. If you're stubborn and refuse to see sense, you'll surely run up against barriers, both physical and mental. You're right about that. Her knowing and doing don't match. She's contradicting herself. Wants non-action, yet also wants to act. Now she seeks a tangible form of justice, and even wants to pocket it and take it away. I think she's far more obsessed than good-for-nothing far more obsessed than the good-for-nothing disciple of mine. Yes. How could she enjoy such a delusional dream if she weren't the most obsessed person walking this realm? No need to be so harsh, Jew. Plenty of people out there climb trees to catch fins or strike ice to make fire. What can we even do? That is an interesting way to put it. Climb trees to catch fins or fish, or strike ice to make fire. That is a very interesting way to say people are dumb. People do stupid shit. I love it. I gotta love it. That's funny. But you're right about one thing. Is this girl an obsessed one, or what? Who? Poor Chen. She just got called out. What's the matter with you? Nothing. Did you not hear any of that? You're so weird. You've been staring into blank space for a while now. Did those geists give you a concussion? Don't suppose there's anything I can do about that. Thanks, I'm not quite... I just feel like I've been here before. Some sort of grand hall of something. It's really cool looking. Very intriguing. It was kind of a short introduction, and it really didn't open up for much, so we'll have to see where that goes. But I'm sure you guys know, in the spirit of this with the new video creation event, I will be working on a new fandub preview, or possibly a little bit more than just a preview. We'll see. We'll see how much story is involved in like the first couple sections. And I actually have been working on the branding for the official fandub channel. Well, not official, but you get what I mean, for my team fandubbing the story. And I actually launched the YouTube channel and socials on Twitter, Blue Sky, and Instagram and TikTok earlier as well. I posted them in my community Discord, so make sure you check that out. There's nothing on them yet. I will be making posts and like an introduction video on them soon, and we will be finishing the last event, the Silver Ash Altar and Praminix Altar event. We will be doing that, but for this video creation event, I'm gonna get ready here at some point over the next couple of days to get a casting call out with whatever we're gonna use as the preview for this event. And we'll do that, get it together, and have that released by the end of the contest submissions. So, all right, TA-1. Let's see. We'll roll with this team. Boy, is that... It is taking forever to load in and out of stuff. Collab is on the 23rd, okay. What's up, Gothic? So, we just starting? I mean, yes and no. We did our headhunting and stuff already, but we're just starting into the story, if that's at this point. But... Huiche. Your name is Chen Huiche. Remember this family name. The rest has nothing to do with you. Tao is my sister? Excuse me. I hate you and I hate them. I should love you, but right now I hate every last one of you. Huiche, grow up soon. When you grow up, you'll change everything. Is that Wei telling her that? Or Fumizuki? 3 days before the day of the full moon. Huh. Thunder. And nothing more. It's late autumn. If you wait till winter, the roads will be hard to traverse. Weiqi, you should go back. Go back? To where? Lungmen? I've already told you what you want to know. So you should understand, all that lies in front of you is none of your business. Ha! I think you've gotten old, Uncle. If you were 5 years younger, we would have crossed swords already. Your temperament has changed, too. You don't have many issues here over the past few days at this post house. Because I still don't trust you. What you said about the Grand Preceptor, about your brother, that other uncle I've never met, and the old True Lung. It's not my place to comment, but if I have to say something, I'm just glad you're not the one running Yan. I cannot argue with that. I really do want to know what was going on in your head when you left Baizhou. Why Mother followed you to Lungmen, and why she stayed. But at this point, I'm not expecting to hear a fair answer, or an objective account of the past from you. So I'll find the answers myself, and I'm not leaving until I do. You have a knack for messing things up when it matters most, especially when it's about you. To stop you from doing anything stupid again, or even just to keep you safe, I'm not leaving until I'm done. So let's both save our breath. Weiqi, these past few years, you... Same as always, nothing worth sharing. Perhaps it's better to wait until you're willing. Shen Weiqi looks out the window. The lights of the far-off nomadic city have been dim for days, leaving Baizhao's skyline vague at night, like the spine of a Fernmut in hiding. She tries to imagine the colossal creatures from ancient fables, only recently confirmed as real to her. What? I told you, I cannot read tonight! I need a drink. I know I keep drinking, but I need more. I got a big jug of Arizona fruit punch earlier. I'm in my glory thanks to that. I love that. Good stuff. Anyways, now. Fine autumn rain drizzles against the window like pins and needles on glass. Still no news. Then that's the best news we could ask for. There's no hoping for a positive turn of events at this point. So if anything strange happens in Baizhou, Yumen won't hesitate to go to war. This bestial Sui you talk of, the unrest it might cause, and any battle it might provoke, no one's sure how any of it could turn out. Correct. So this is the secret Great Yan has hidden for over 1,000 years. You two are so alike. There is a strange detail, though. Time is running out, but in the past 10 days, there have been no more than 3 messenger parties traveling between Yumen and Baizhou. When Yumen is facing war, we would expect far more traffic. Lord Wei, a visitor. At a time like this, send them in. Trust you've been well, Lord Wei. Likewise, Grand Tutor. Ah, so you're the Grand Tutor of Yan. He's back, okay. I did not know Lady Chen would be here as well. How do you... Chen is certain she has never met this old man before. She cannot tell if it is an austere or kind look in his eyes, but he recognizes her instantly. Swiftly, he turns that same gaze to Wei Yanwu. That's another matter and a long story. I see. So you did heed my advice to stay at this post house. I have no grounds to distrust the Grand Tutor. It has been messengers, but today the Grand Tutor graces us with a personal visit. There's something I must make clear to you, Lord Wei. Weiqi, leave us. No need. As she stay and hear what I am about to say. Fine. The situation in Baizhou. After mid-autumn, His Imperial Majesty granted him leave to enter the tomb of Sui to try and quell the threat posed by the Bestial One. But the day of the full moon nears and we've heard nothing from the tomb. And yet, at this very moment, 5 Fernmuts have lurked around Great Yan with intentions unknown. The Tianshis of the Chamber of Heaven's Designs, along with Yan's finest warriors, have stationed themselves near the Fernmuts. Great Yan does not fear the coming battle. But the worst outcome we face is not just fighting 5 Fernmuts simultaneously. No way. Intentions unknown? This gray beard sure can talk. The blood feud of the past few millennia, did you think they'd simply show up on your doorstep bearing gifts? Huh? What did you say? I'm sure many are advocating for war at this time. There's no opinion from any party left to consider. I fear Great Yan is left with no other choice. The court must have drafted plenty of plans for this contingency. Countless plans, and none end with a Pyrrhic victory. But there is still a method yet to be considered. Tell me, Grand Tutor. Tell me my brother has never conceived of activating Bufan himself. He is the true lung of Yan. If the nation is driven to a corner, he is the only one who can do it. It's absurd! Lord Wei, as it stands, there is no longer a need to digress. Not a single man knew of the secret letter sent to Lungmen until the Imperial Guard set off, and I come today without any attempt to conceal my identity. I'm sure you understand, Lord Wei. The past, stories from 40 years ago, thousands of years ago, should not end like this. And he should never be the one to pay the price. No one wants to see the worst-case scenario, but we cannot deceive ourselves. I must remind you, even if merely for Yan's sake, or for the good of the realm, a backup plan is called for.
Please, just slow down a second. I don't get it. What does the Grand Tutor mean by a backup plan? Everything you're saying, what does any of it have to do with Wei Yanwu? You still don't get it. You don't know what a backup plan is? Something you do when things go south. What are you talking about? A kingdom cannot be without its king for even a day. A missing true lung must naturally see his seat filled by another. When father dies, son takes over. And when elder brother leaves, younger returns. That's how it's been for thousands of years. And if there's no other choice, this last will have no choice but to become the true lung. What the hell are you talking about?
Weiqi!
That voice. Did the two of you not hear any of that?
Lord Wei, I do not expect you to have considered all possible angles already. One must think before one acts, but time is short. Take care, Lord Wei. I'll see you out. No need.
Who is she hearing? That's got me very curious. I didn't get any of what he was saying. He had me stay to hear it, but I couldn't make sense of it at all.
Weiqi.
All that stuff about Yan probably going to war, but he'll give you time to prepare? Bufan, the Fahrenmoots. What does any of it have to do with you?
Weiqi. Many mistakes from the past. Some I made myself, but others I was powerless to stop. I only insist on ensuring those irrevocable mistakes do not affect the rest of you. Because I've never doubted in your potential to accomplish more than we ever could.
This is the worst time you could be saying that.
One more thing. Tallulah. Tell me, was she well the last time you met?
No way. I'm not telling you about her right now. If you really care, then now is not the time. Aunt Fumizuki doesn't want you to stay a stubborn old man forever, and she's worried about your safety, and I don't want to. If you truly care for anyone but yourself, then don't leave them behind. Tell me, Uncle, what exactly are you going to do?
It sounds like she's doing fine. Well, not bad at least.
That's not your call to make. You don't know how much she's sacrificed, and you've no clue what she's... Enough. If you want to enjoy your pity party here, then have fun. I'm going out for some fresh air. Who was talking to her? Fine autumn rain continues unabated, like intermittent thoughts left tangled with no end. Oh, what a flashback. I'm sick of you, Wei Yanwu. You and your precious city. Victoria, where are you headed? Back up north. There are people in the mines who need our help. We're running out of time. Right now? And what about this farm? What about the people left here? Some of our comrades are staying. They'll take care of each other. You could join them too if you're so inclined. I can't just let you go. You could follow us instead. I'd like your help if it's on the table. But, Weiqi, I believe in your words and your ideals. A place where the infected are judged fairly and can live. truly live. That place is not right here, not in the past, not in the present. The place we seek lies only in the future, and must make our way there. Probably should have said, and we must make our way there. All right, so on we go. And what next? Did my past catch up with me? Or did I go looking for it? Guess it's less history and more a reality I haven't faced yet. Tallulah, if you were here, what would you think about all these? Overcautious and indecisive. Your courage is for naught. This lass is unlike her ancestors. That First Lung's descendants must number at least tens of thousands over the millennia. How many of them were heroes, and how many were mediocrities? How much can this sliver of that bloodline even accomplish? With a mind this turbid, as if trapped in a dream, can we really trust her with anything? Or is it because those old blockheads refuse to bend? No wonder the youths are too inept to handle things on their own. She's been on quite the journey, so she must have other special skills beyond her brute swordplay. Just who the hell are you? Enough hiding! Come out here and show yourselves! The vague, mysterious voice speaks again, but she hears it clearly this time. Only now is Chen Weiqi sure the whispers that have plagued her all night are no mere hallucination. So she's hearing them again? Ha! Just look at the girl. Inexperienced yet quick to anger. I'm glad you want to know, but if you truly seek your answer, why not find it yourself? But who? Wait. Is she connected to like a different plane of existence somehow? Like, what the hell is going on? Am I missing something? What the? What was that? From the post house? Lady Chen, what are you all standing around for? Did something happen? When was the last time you saw Lord Wei? Barely an hour ago. So you don't know where his whereabouts either. Wait, you mean? Half an hour ago, Lord Wei went to rest and dismissed us. The post house owner just realized the room was empty when delivering the food. We've searched the premises and found no trace. Lord Wei is missing. No note left in the room. An empty room as if it never housed a guest. So he actually managed to slip out, with all of you watching. Again, yet again, Wei Yanwu. Lord Wei received a letter, personally penned by the True Lung, summoning him to the capital. We tried in vain to dissuade him. We could only follow. Let us tentatively assume he is making his way there. We failed to ensure his safety, and our crime is unforgivable. However, I fear entering the capital now would only... Don't worry. Chen interrupts the Shadow Guard. Whatever the case, he left without a word. So this time, I'll find him. So Wei disappeared now. Okay. Pickle time. TA1, Surge Against Rocks. Brain not work, bonk. Exactly. The whole time I was trying to, like, read things and just... my brain was not functioning.
Let's go.
Ooh, draw bow. It's 3 times. Prioritize allies on a glyph. Okay, let's do this.
Observe the entirety of the
Somehow
board.
beat the boss.
There is no one point that decides victory.
Oh!
They're making my life difficult. I'll make theirs twice as hard. It's always been that simple.
Let's begin.
Simply place your stone at defeat now, and spare yourself the embarrassment.
Okay. Listen, I'm not gonna complain or
Switching
argue
forms.
about any of this, but you know.
Last step. Wait! This is a sword!
Okay.
Oh, whatever! Take this!
He floating. He's stuck floating. Okay. I'll take them, that's fine. Let me get Chen Chen here.
Chixiao, unsheathed. Fear not a sword of Stratus.
Okay, so that's how that works. He's just gonna be like stuck in this area. Pop, go to Weasel.
Come, take your seat.
Oh, that's dangerous. Okay. Oh my. Okay. Wow. Hey, at least you beat the boss. That's pretty cool. Welcome to being a warlock in D&D. Look, I still have yet to actually learn D&D. I need to. I have the starter kits. I keep saying about that. I have like a starter set that gives you some like characters and stuff if you don't want to. 2 days before the day of the full moon, hour of yin. Like if you don't want to create your own, you want to learn, you could use the starter set, but then I also have like the starting rule books that you need. So I just have yet to actually sit down, take the time, learn how to play, or like watch something to teach me how, because, you know, I'd like to learn. I think D&D and that kind of stuff's pretty cool. I have all the rule books for Cyberpunk, but I'm just like, I just haven't had the time. I want to learn them, but someday. So I don't know what a warlock in D&D is like. Seeing the last fight, I'm now glad I brought Wang to fight the boss. Small spoiler, the boss is big. Yeah, I do know that much. I did see how big it was in Roosevelt's stream. Man, that's a pretty sick boss though. Wangbu Dragon Brother is super broken, especially his S3, literally a cheat code. Ooh, that's what I'm trying to use, so. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Yo, I caught you. What's up, Rosa? How's it going? Reporting in from the Hour of You yesterday to the Hour of Yin today. We have moved more than 80% of the residents from the area around the main street to Nomadic Plate C. Some residents remain due to official duties, property concerns, or other reasons. Urge them to settle their affairs at once and leave material goods behind. Time is almost up. Understood. Also strengthen security inspections at checkpoints. Report any suspicious individuals or situations to your captain immediately. Yes, sir. So Baizhao is already evacuating the population. I wonder if the Sui regulator has any news from the Tomb of Sui. That's a lot of sentries. Best not draw attention to myself. Time for a detour. That's... Zola goes around the checkpoint, but as he turns a corner, he spots someone who should not be there. Zola. Are you? Apologies, but may I ask who you are, sir? That's the song from the preview, the trailer for Here Are People So's. I love that preview. Man. Small warning, remembering the shift bin thing in the last limited event. Seems to have returned in stage 8. Interesting. Okay. Just had lunch with the fam. I'm a loaf around now while hanging out here. Awesome. Sounds fun. Got 254 pulls sparking you. If I was able to get you, Dusk will be the other one I'll spark. Okay, nice. Pot 6 Wang. I'm like, really not Sundere Chen. Hey, glad I'm not the only one who wanted Dusk. Dusk is pretty cool. I mean, I need to learn to play the siblings a bit more, but I do have all of them. Now that I got Big Wang, I mean Wong, on this one. I got a big Wang in my face today, chat. Anyways. Excuse me. The Sui regulator is aware of your deeds at Mangshan Town and in the Garden of Grotesqueries. I was dispatched to meet you here. You've done well. You must be exhausted. Go to rest. Thank you for your concern, but I have to deliver a token to the Sui regulator and share the details of the placation with the supervisor at once, so I dare not retire for now. Just the proof of the placation. Fret not, just hand it here and I'll take care of it. As for the report, you may submit it at a later time. But Zoila subconsciously rubs the token in his pocket with his knuckles. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. I always feel weird like asking that or like trying to put like a reminder in chat. It just kind of feels strange, but I appreciate you for saying that. Also, warning, yeah, Duska's not the greatest, but she's still cool to have. Got you in his event. I did too. That was pretty cool. Needed him to help Lappy, definitely. Lapland Altar. Duska's prototype Shaper caster. She really was. Now that I think of that. There was something I was just gonna say. I haven't really tried Zoila yet either. I vaguely remember how he works, but I haven't tried him yet. In this here, it took me, what was it, 135 pulls roughly to get Wang. I got Chen in around like 80 something, but the first 6-star I got was Chubai, and then I got Ray. I got a random Ray. Like, those two popped up before I actually got the two on the banner. That was very strange, but hey, extra potential for both of them. Oddly, this event's mechanic stresses me out. She's amazing in IS with her specialized module. Ooh. That reminds me, I've got to play more IS sometime, but, you know. Johnny, I don't think you can handle that many inches. Hey, now! How would you know how much I can handle, Bio? Now, come on. I can handle a huge Wang. I'm not doing myself any favors by saying that, am I? Chat, just so you know, I am a straight married man. You know, there's my ring. Just remember that when you think of me. I may say sus things. I may do sus things. Just forget that I said I can handle a big Wang. I'm going to bed now. No, anyways, back to the event. Oh, man. Not sure why if a dude is limited, I always get pot 4 or full pot. If it's a woman, it's a punishing road to get. I'm like, really? RNG, can you reverse? I prefer it. Women especially Sunday. Oh, man. I don't really have anything like that, but I get random moments where, like, on one of my 2 accounts, I will do much better than the other. And then on, like in this case, it took me much longer to get both of the others. Or I'll have bad luck on both accounts. It'll take me forever to get, you know, whatever the banner operators are, limited or not. So I just have weird struggles, and then other times I'm stupid lucky no matter what. All right, Rosa, what's Dusk's best skill? Hot women, I mean typo error. Okay. Thick Wang! Big, thick, long! Anyways. This is a special case, so I must submit the token and my report to the supervisor myself. Still doubting me when I have the approval penned personally by the supervisor for my actions right here. Zoila, I know you are very conscientious. The situation is complicated. You need not be stubborn. I'm sorry, sir, but this is all too sudden, and I don't know where this change is coming from. I do not doubt the supervisor's orders, but could we at least head over to the SWE regulator together so I can get a complete grasp of the situation? Sir, what is the meaning of this? Someone obstructing official duties here? Stay your hand for now. I've never seen the SWE regulator cooperate with the patrol battalion before. As I said, things are complicated. This is how affairs are handled in wartime. Zoila, tarry any longer, and we may hinder our battle plans. I'm acting on orders. If you have any further questions, save them for the supervisor herself later. Acting on orders? Dare I ask whose orders these are? That is classified military information that may not be leaked. Lordswell, I'm sure you understand, seeing as you grew up in the barracks. 300 candle holders in the SWE regulator, and none know each other's past. So how do you know my background? Just who are you? Seize him. And he's gone. And he's gone. Go! What? A black sphere suddenly rolls down to the center of their stalemate, spewing out thick black smoke that spreads quickly through the air. An ambush! Assume defensive positions! Just run already! Zoila jumps up onto the eaves, mid-exclamation. After him! Footsteps rumble behind the young man as several soldiers rush in his direction. Form a line. There's still no time. There's still no time. There's still time. No need to rush. Think carefully. Did you leave it at your desk? Yeah, probably. What's the matter? Sir, we finished an experiment outside the city and only just the evacuation order. Just got the evacuation order? Just heard? But we left something important in the school laboratory. We'll be back once we've fetched it, I promise. Can we go? Time isn't on our side. What could be so important? It's really important data. We spent years just to collect it. If we can't iron out the issue, then maybe, just maybe. Show me your student card and then go over there for security inspection. Thank you, sir. Right. Once you get the data, evacuate with the academy staff. Make sure you leave within 24 hours. Of course. Hold it there, girl. Me? Young lady, Baizhou is undergoing a massive evacuation. There is no entrance to the city without special permission. May I ask what brings you here? Chen tries to blend in with those entering the city, but the keen-eyed guard spots her immediately and approaches. She makes sure Qishao stays unseen behind her. I mean, holding it like that is not making it unseen. That is obvious. Do better, Chen. Do better. Who am I to judge? I've never carried a sword. I have two on the wall up above me, but I've never personally carried one, so I don't know the logistics to trying to hide it behind your person. But does that look hidden to you? I digress. I'm looking for my uncle. He's old, has trouble walking, and brought a lot of luggage on this trip, so my aunt asked me to escort him out. But when the Ministry of Revenue issued the evacuation order 2 days ago, they brought out every elderly resident. My uncle isn't a local. He's a tourist from Lungmen who came here for mid-autumn. He's kind of a loner and rarely talks to people. He spent the last 2 days waiting for me to come pick him up at the inn. Your papers, please. Sure. Lungmenite, Chen Weiqi, former senior superintendent of the LGD. And you're an infected? I retired from the force because of it. But that was so long ago. Thank you for your service. You may go. If you don't manage to find your uncle, seek the nearest guard for help. But make sure you leave the city within 24 hours. Thanks for the heads up. Right, could I just ask, have you seen a tall lung with red hair and horns pass through here since yesterday? No, but the description is somewhat familiar. Don't worry about it, just a passing thought. Douche. I'll be going now. Douche. Gonna have to learn the pronunciation for that, for the script. Hello. Wait, miss, where are you headed? A muster signal? What's happening over there? What? Ooh, now this song from, Where Vernal Winds Will Never Blow? Yeah. Retreat! Everyone run! Take cover! Attention, all units! Ensure civilians inside the sentry posts are safe! Over there! What's that black mass? In the dark of night, as thick clouds shroud the moonlight's glow, an army descends upon the streets. No commands, no war drums, no rattling of weapons against armor. Even their approach makes no sound. A disciplined, formidable, but still indistinct battalion closes in on the checkpoint with a deathly silence. Hey, did you hear about the ghosts in Baizhou? Before the city moved onto a nomadic plate. A ghost army? You believe in folktales too? Probably a mirage caused by strange weather lately. It's way too realistic to be a mirage. No, look at their armor. It's totally different from ours. That's no mirage. The army closes in and the guard finally gets a clear look at the moving mass. Silent soldiers bear blurry yet terrifying faces with old blood-stained armor, like evil spirits from thousands of years ago. The soldier's spear point nears the guard's neck before he can even react. What the hell? That's actually cool looking, though. Kind of more like samurai-like armor in a way, though. I mean, maybe. I don't know much about, like, ancient Chinese armors and the way they look, but that kind of reminds me a little bit of some samurai aesthetic. But... fall back! Oh, her! A shadow. Imperial Guard apprentice slashes forward, but merely changes the spear's trajectory, while the immense strength hidden in the soldier's attack startles her. She was the one that fought Blaze, in the You and Blaze Altar event. The spear point sweeps above her head, but the weapon unnaturally whips backwards, heading for her vitals. There's nothing inside. The soldier's destroyed by her slash. Strangely, the other soldiers do not treat her as a foe, and simply advance along the empty road silently with no discernible destination. Captain! Send word to the other barracks. These soldiers are anomalous enemies. Exercise extreme caution against them. They don't seem to be actively hostile, so don't initiate conflict. Evacuate anyone along the way and be on guard for developments. Captain, where did they come from? What even are they? Geists. Dispatch some men to update the Sui regulator at once. They're merely marching forward for now. But we cannot allow them to endanger civilians or trespass into restricted areas. At once! Oh, man. My legs. I fear this unrest indicates whatever's happening inside the tomb of Sui must be quelled immediately. Could His Majesty's decree actually be? Are they already fighting? A crimson sword flash? Ooh, more of them. Are they respawning? My goodness, where did this army come from? They're headed our way! Help! Oh, hello! Hold on a minute. She is vibrant. Okay, now, all right. Put it away, keep it in your pants anyways. Script Geists. Still the same old look. Whose ancient dwelling dream is this? Is it because it woke up, or because you've returned home? Look out! Are you all right, madam? Thank you. How can I ever repay you? What? There's no need for that. I don't know where these creatures crawled out of, but they're dangerous. Just be careful. Chen notices the woman calmly ignoring the surrounding commotion. She even turns to look at Chen herself. Noticing the woman's scrutinizing gaze, Chen immediately sheathes Qishao in vain. A descendant of the House of Yan. You must have misunderstood. What say you? What's the difference between forcing one person's will upon the masses and enlightening the masses with the insight of one mind? Where's this question coming from? You do not have an answer now? This isn't the best time to discuss it. What a shame. Perhaps we can continue our conversation another time. Perhaps. The woman does not wait for Chen to respond before melting back into the crowd. Strange lady. Actually, are these monsters that popped up out of nowhere related to the bestial Sui? They seem to be coming from the same direction. Okay. Oof. The patrol battalion flashes across his view as Willa hides behind a wall. What's going on inside the city? Whose orders are they following? And why are they so fixated on this token from the garden? That approval letter was indeed written in the supervisor's own hand, but why would she be working with them? More troops. Oh, that's... Countless paintings flash through his mind until it stops on a scroll depicting the Great Hunt in the Sui Regulator's hidden collection. I recall a similar scroll in Father's study. Could they be Geists? As he stays deep in thought, the leading Geist suddenly rushes towards him. Look out! The black Geist disperses, leaving splotches of black ink on the nearby walls. This ink stain. A script Geist? But how? Don't tell me. That vanished proxy. My lord, are you... Pester me any longer and I shan't show you mercy. There's a misunderstanding, sir. I saw you getting attacked by that monster, so I ran here to help. You're not apprehending me? Huh? My lord must be joking. I only just received orders to assist the candle holders in cleansing the monsters. Have you seen any other candle holders? No. The city is in turmoil. The Sui regulator hasn't sent anyone. And the patrol battalion. Obviously 2 different directives have been issued. I must get to the bottom of this once I meet with the supervisor. My apologies. This was my mistake. Please excuse me. It's dangerous here. Keep safe. His sword flashes in a spin as Zuela dispatches several nearby Geists, and he instantly vanishes into an alley. So fast! Gah, why the rush? Who's that? They got lots of returning faces and some new ones here. I'm excited. But this also leaves a lot for me to work on when it comes to the fandom script for this, so... More and more script Geists this way. Where exactly did they come from? Come out! All right. Here I am. Don't get mad now. It's you. You, girl, you're coming with me. Me? You don't get along with that candle holder boy, and you'll just keep fighting in there. Whatever you're looking for, he can find it for you. And what is your intention, having followed me the whole way? Why the attitude? Shouldn't you be happy reuniting with an acquaintance? I believe the old Tianxi has her reasons for letting you go, but I can't trust you. A Shanhai Zhang. Wait. Oh, she's part of them? Interesting. That's, the group that Ya was leading in Where Vernal Winds Will Never Blow. Fine. Oh, righteous and benevolent Lord Zuela, the Sui regulator. I know you look down upon us lot, but you're being hunted down by your own people. Surely we can cooperate a little. I believe there's been a misunderstanding. I'll go to see the supervisor, and from there I will naturally... Hold on. How do you know the Sui regulator is after me? You numbskull. They would be walking you back right now if I hadn't stepped in when they were surrounding you back there. Wait, that was you? Duh, who else would dare get in the Sui regulator's way? I saved your life, so could you be just a bit nicer, maybe? There are Geists in the vicinity, miss. So you should be careful. Damn it. These blasted things are crawling everywhere. Situation's even worse than I thought. Enough nonsense. Where's the thing you got from the garden? What? You want it too? I'm not telling you. Hey. She turns around, pointing towards the growing mass of script Geists accumulating from all directions. Ignore me, and you better have a way to deal with all of that. Huh? You know how to use that token? I do not. Just zip it and hand it over. After a momentary reluctance, Zuela finally takes out the doll he took so much care of to keep on himself. I know they keep saying it's a doll, but it reminds me of one of those, like, jade crystal carving, you know, and that's probably exactly what it's intended to be since he's talked about, you know, jade and whatnot from the garden, but still, that's kind of interesting. This color really is her. Where did you get it? In a study, or was it a memorial hall? I can't recall. I don't know why, but our memories of the garden are a mess. I have a question, though. Is this object, as you say, able to stop Yan and the Bestial Sui from going to war? I'll tell you later. For now, we're going to use it to take care of these ugly things. Excuse me. Mo Yi unceremoniously snatches the token from him. Excuse me. Hey! Oh, to break the stalemate, the only way out. The girl leaps forward, putting distance between her and Zuela. The forbidden arts from that day! Wait, you can't do that inside the city! With ink flowing as years rolled on, annals are wrought. Through spring and autumn's turns, the tale of countless lives is told. In the name of the Shanhai Zhang, I beseech thee, 5th of the 12, bearing the name Jie, manifest! She holds the token with a stern expression and recites her chant, but it seems as if nothing happened. Huh. So that's how you use it. My guess was off. What? Oh well, works for me. Let me borrow this for a bit. I'll give it back once I'm done studying it. Wait! You're not going anywhere!
This is a long story piece. I will catch up with chat as soon as I'm done reading this, but 2 days before the full moon.
The geists vanished within the sunrise. They were all coming from here, so this must be the source. Sky Mirror Pavilion. This is the place? Who is it? Stop right there.
There we go. Okay. Here's our break point.
A battle without an explosion or cheering makes me feel a little uneasy.
All
Let's
right.
head back. A drink? Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Okay, so. Chat, have you experienced pulling hot women, but the game said, screw you, will be a dude? Just Guess 3 for me personally. Better if you have shooed Sui Sib buff to charge it faster. Oh. Gothic has no shoes! Oh, come on, Gothic, you have no shoes? Come on, I'm pretty sure you have shoes. Maybe not shoe in the game, but, you know. When you word it like that. Oh, Sag. Shoes buff is that if there are at least 4 Sui siblings in the squad, they get plus attack and plus 1 SP per second. Ooh. I actually did not know that. And I love Shu. I really love Shu. I still eventually will get a Shu tattoo on me somewhere. Because of many reasons. I've explained them before. I might do a short on that someday. I'll have Lapland somewhere and Shu somewhere else. I don't know yet. Shoulders, chub, I don't know. We'll figure it out. All units get the buff. It's great for Chung's S3 as well. I still have yet to figure him out. Even more reason to spark for Shu in the next Sui event. Didn't know Chen left the LGD. She left after chapter 7. Yeah, it was after chapter 8. Chen left at the end of the reunion arc. So when they finished fighting Tallulah, Chen officially turned in her resignation and left. Technically, she kind of tossed her badge down prior to that. But, because she went in... I'll put it this way. We'll catch you up on that. If you don't want to read it all and whatnot, Gothic, we'll catch you up on that when I do eventually do the anime nights in the Discord server. But at the end of season 2, which would have been the end of dealing with Frost Nova, Chen went back to Chief Wei and she ripped into him and she threw down her badge and stuff there, if I believe. So because she was going to face Tallulah on her own. So it was kind of at that point, but she kind of made it even more official after chapter 8 because then she left for Victoria. But yeah, that was quite a spectacle that she put on. But yep, she left. She informed of her infection, and that was that. Warlock borrows powers from a patron from a different plane of existence. Delayed response to the D&D. That's okay. Borrows powers from a patron of a different plane of existence. Oh, the girl. Ooh, okay. The Losui sibling. Ergie, second eldest sister. Okay. Okay. That's, second eldest sister. Well, mommy. Or should I, or what would that be? We'll leave it at that. Anyways, no, Shu is mommy still to me. Moving on. Cat is very flipping chatty today. Cats are quiet for now. Hopefully she's the next playable. Hey, we need to get all of them playable. I'm kind of really surprised that Wang became playable this close, especially when they kind of poised him in multiple occasions in the shadows as if he was possibly gonna become more antagonistic. But, you know, things change. All right, let's do this tutorial. Ooh, we get the siblings for a tutorial here. Now, I like that.
Okay. My Twitter notifications are going insane right now because there's like massive clearance deals on Walmart and all kinds of weird websites.
My paint?
Like everybody decided here on July 18th and 19th that we're going to do clearance. I haven't been back to the Sky Mirror Pavilion since she left us. These glyphs on the ground? A mechanism built by those old bones. I help with the design, and brute force won't do a thing against its complex construction. They greatly reduce natural DP regeneration rate. Okay. Careful now, don't let them affect you. Okay, wait a second. Those glyphs just summon some enemies. Can't even hold their own ink in check. Rude. You're one to talk. The glyphs within these glyph tiles will periodically be printed by the stamps here. You mean those stone pillars that fell from the sky the other time? Yep, just like you were battling on a giant printing frame. Stamps will periodically fall on these glyph tiles, dealing true damage to the units on those tiles. Different effects will trigger according to the glyphs on the tiles. For example, this kind of wealth glyphs will produce matters of money that provide DP upon entering the objective point. This kind of soldier glyphs will produce enemy units called wield arms. I see, so glyphs with a gold border are helpful, while those with a red border are harmful. I'll hold them off, Dusk.
I am rather attached to you. Most of the time.
Okay. Shoo, just look at that lazy bum here to loaf around. Ian, you helped out with the design, right? Why didn't those two glyphs do anything? Come on, use your brain a little. That uproot mountain just held back a stamp. A stamp triggers the glyph's effects only when it lands on a glyph, but it can also be blocked from doing so. All connected glyph tiles only need an ally or an enemy uproot mountain to stand on and hold back the stamp. In such a case, the glyph's effects won't trigger. Alright, so we can just stand on the harmful glyphs to prevent them from activating. Okay. The other uproot mountains are moving now. You and I will help. Protect our operators on the harmful glyphs and prevent enemies from standing on helpful ones. Focus, Neon. We'll put a stop to this together. Okay, wait. I am very confused here.
Quickly, still misbehaving? Then let's kick it up.
Branch and bone bear weeds. Mounds and ruins bloom fields.
When 'tis a choice of life and death, why shouldst thou lay down thy arms?
I don't know where to position him.
Truly evocative. As it comes, when will the hate sunk beneath the battlefield disperse? Truly evocative. Speak as your heart wills, and be
I don't know.
as your intoxication wishes.
Oh, okay.
Get this.
I am rather attached.
I gotta waste my precious time on the likes of you third-rate amateurs.
One should spar from time.
As it when will the hate sunk beneath the battlefield disperse?
Oh, I just remembered what the other glyphs do. From top to bottom. Food will produce matters of cooking that give our operators SP. Mountain can turn into a deployable high ground. Friend will teleport the closest allied ground operator there. Stamp is a special one. When an ally or enemy stands on it, it will immediately trigger a falling stamp, and it has its own cooldown timer. No need to remember everything right away. You can learn to counter or make use of them in battle. That's how I'm gonna have to, but I'm probably not gonna figure that out. I will probably screw this mechanic badly throughout this entire event, because I'm not gonna remember those glyphs, those characters.
Like
so
You definitely
yeah,
got the potential
there's
to be a top chef.
many. Listen, you, I am not gonna be a top chef, but I would love to cook alongside you. That reminds me, chat. We haven't seen any talk of food this time around. Not yet, at least. So we got to keep that in mind if we come across food things, because I got to make notes to figure out what my recipe is going to be for the cooking video, what we're going to make. I hope we get food here soon. Give us some food in story. All right. Here's a question. When would Dusk's old skin become available again? Is it if I get 21 OP, I'm getting used skin? Next limited banner or the next suitable banner? Sui banner, okay. Every year they rerun it this time. It's essentially every Sui event. That friend one might have been the teleporting issue, never noticed. Your S3 is needed for Lappy Altar and Golden Glow. Exactly. That is such a helpful skill. Okay. TA2 Great Ghost. What's the map like? Ooh. That's intriguing. That's a neat design. 2 enemy points. This one here is pretty well protected. We'll probably make decent work of it. Oh, I'll use Lapland. Okay. Use my darling Lapland. Pookie! Come now, Pookie. It will be your time to shine. Pookie. Chat, we are inching closer, though. We are inching very, very close to... You know who. Coming next. From Siracusa. Dimitri is almost here. I need him. But he's not gonna be me that voices him. I wish it was. I really wish it was. That would have been so cool. I loved doing Dimitri's voice for fun. But, and I forget who it was, but somebody, one of you in the Discord, in the community Discord, had said something once to me about anytime they had seen like fan works or fan comics that had Dimitri, they always heard him in my voice and for him, and I was like, oh, my heart. So now I feel bad and I feel sad that I didn't start voice acting sooner to try and push to be there in time for Dimitri global release, but you know. Oh well, we're gonna keep pushing forward and someday we'll be in this game. But yeah. Oh well. In stage 8, yes, boss makes 1 in the bottom right corner. Ooh. I want some fried rice with soup dumplings. That does sound good though. That actually does sound good. I had jambalaya for supper tonight. For dinner. If you want to stop the teleporting, add a unit in the spot beside it. Okay. Skip him, man, for Zima Altar, the Banhammer. Ah, dude, I'll get both, man. I'm not skipping. I can't skip my boy Dimitri. I like Dimitri way too much. I actually haven't even used OG Zima. I think I did on my original account at one point, but not on this one for sure. But I might now. I completed it anyway, but damn it, it threw me for a loop. Oof. Well, we'll get there. Probably not tonight, but we'll see how far I get. We're on 2 out of 11. 10, technically, because 11's, again, freebie stage, but here you are. The same game of Weiqi. One that you have lost countless times over the centuries. You were trying to fight the whole with its parts. All well-laid plans, no more than child's play in my eyes. Hey, you know what? Fun thing. Speaking of Weiqi, nobody's pulled the Easter egg. I mean, yes, everybody in the server's gonna figure it out easily, but nobody has commented on the Easter egg yet in my thumbnail. So I'm waiting for that one. So you're trying to fight the whole with its parts. All well-laid plans, no more than child's play in my eyes. Drowning yourself in children's toys. A bad old habit of yours. Yours? Yeah. This challenge is simply a repetition of the thousands of defeats of the past. Ha! You try to mask your fear with arrogance. Why bother? Anger, fear, hope. I see clearly in you the things you try to see in me. Join the game if you're not afraid. This time, you will lose. I am defeated. Year 593. Ooh, not big on jambalaya. I like it. I like it. It's kind of newer to me, but I keep making it a little bit too spicy, and I don't intend to, but it's coming out well. Don't even have Zima. The board game? Yeah, the Weiqi board from the PV. Exactly, yes! So I took the time. I spent so much time last night. I freeze framed the PV, took a screenshot of exactly when the stones finished falling in front of Wang, and I recreated the board stone for stone. It's still sitting on a table out here. I haven't moved it since I took the picture, but it is recreated identically to the PV. I had my wife look over it with me to make sure I didn't miss anything. I missed like one stone when we were placing, and we fixed it. We got the one. It was like a black one that I was missing, but I got them all. If you sit and put them side by side, they're the identical board. It's crazy. I don't know if it's like legitimate in terms of like if that's signs of an actual game, because I'm still relatively new to, Weiqi, but or Go is the other word for it, but still, it's a lot of fun to play. But man, that board there, looking at it, I can't tell you if that's a real game or not, or if that's just something they just put it together for the sake of it, But I recreated it. That's the Easter egg. You got it. Exactly why I don't like jambalaya. Granted, I'm ultra sensitive to spice. I do like spicy food. I don't like it overly spicy, and I don't like my spice to taste like dirt. That's another problem. I like flavorful spice. So, and I keep making it just a little too much, and I think it's a combination of the Cajun seasoning that I use and the using too much of it, and the chili flakes, the red pepper flakes that I use, but also I do tend to get a little more of the endoi sausage, or however you pronounce it, that has more spice in it. So I need to cut back on some of the spice and seasoning to reduce the heat. Maybe add some more crushed tomatoes next time I do it, but such is life. I don't have the spatial cognition to Weiqi. Oh man. I haven't played anybody yet. Like, I've sat and played with my wife. That's it. I haven't played anybody outside her. So I know we would probably both bomb it completely playing with anybody else, but yeah. Chat, Arknights CN Summer Carnival on July 25th. Will you guys watch it? Because sure I am. I will too. I definitely will watch it. I'll probably record a reaction to it after the fact, because of when it'll be on. I doubt I'll be able to watch it live or anything, but I'll definitely check it out. But y'all ping me if Croissant or Sora Alter is announced in there. Prob's Kyo translation. He is really good at it, but I like the one time I watched him translate live was it Silver Ash? It might have been the Silver Ash Altar event. I don't know. I was away the day that happened. I watched his translation live of one of the announcements for something. And I was at one of my kids' hockey games, so that was interesting. But I'll probably just watch it through the way I normally do. I'll watch it on River V Workshop after the fact. I'll watch the stream VOD, and I'll translate things with Google Lens or whatever to the best of my ability as I watch it over and figure out who they talk about. So we don't got Weiqi. Jambalaya is mildly spicy. Depends on how you make it. If you have it, if you were to have a bite of the stuff I have in my kitchen right now that I made tonight, mildly is not how you would put that. Like I said, I like spice. I know what mild spice is. This ain't mildly. Now, if you were to go somewhere, what I ideally would like it to be would be mildly spicy. But yeah, it should be mildly spicy, but I made it way too much. Mapo tofu is extremely spicy but delicious. I've not had that. I will have to put that on my list. But anyways, all right, I'll continue the story now, and I'll catch up on chat when we're finished, when we're doing the stage. I did not expect this variation of the offset play. You had a chance. If you did not continue to cede ground in the center, around the 100th move, hoping for a draw. I did not have a clear view of the developments to come, so I picked the safe move. I see I was mistaken. I thought my Weiqi skills had improved, but it looks like I'm still far beneath you. In this last battle, we were only able to avoid heavy casualties thanks to your strategy of conserving our strength and luring the enemy deep in. This return to the capital is an opportunity for you to rest, but I expect it will be a long time until our next meeting. You don't seem concerned with victory or defeat. I obsess over such things in a meeting between brothers. Not just Weiqi. It seems that nothing ever concerns you. You are always content to act the part of the kind benefactor. I don't know why you'd say that. The new Right Assistant Minister of the Ministry of War, together with officials from the Ministry of Rights, accused you in a petition to the throne 2 months ago. Commanding troops to act without authorization. A serious crime. How do you know the Imperial Court's business when you've been with me on the front lines for the past 6 months? I have my ways. You should worry about yourself. If he meant our late return to camp, it was because we had to stop and wait for a catastrophe to pass. General Yang knew. The Ministry of War hardly has a case. Oh, you don't need to worry about that. The Assistant Minister was found to have accepted bribes and embezzled supplies. He is in prison now, awaiting trial. He won't spread rumors any longer for now. As for whether he makes it out of prison alive, only heaven knows. You promised to stop meddling in the affairs of the court. I would hardly call it meddling. Simply helping Yan rid itself of a corrupt official. You know your own intentions. You see the entire court as a game of Weiqi, with human lives for stones? Has your lust for honesty and righteousness blinded you to the evil and malice lurking in the hearts of the people? No sooner had that man taken office that he started to target you. Do you really think there is no one behind the curtain? Do you really believe we have only one enemy? Go easy on this one, and we set ourselves up for more trouble to come. Strange things have been happening since the birth of our youngest brother. Fang's patient committed suicide after getting better. Someone has been producing satirical works of falsehood in Dusk's name, imitating her touch. Thieves have stolen treasures from Yi's garden. A long and thorough investigation by the Judicial Review Office turned up nothing more than a gang of fools. And then your matter. We all know it is not dead. The people here have never forgotten its terror. That is why they watch our every move, every meeting. Do you still think our little achievements will force them to see us as anything more than alien entities, enemies to be feared? Are Fang and Dusk all right? Fang was depressed for a while. Dusk has always been how she is, but I don't suppose either would worry too much about it. But what about the future? You think someone is pulling the strings behind the scenes? The Shanhaizong, or someone else with ulterior motives? That's what I truly fear. If a single mastermind is behind all of this, I cannot determine who it might be, nor do I have any inkling of their intentions. I will confirm all that you've said with the Sui Regulator. I know you have good intentions, but don't overstep the boundaries like this again. Since when have we been worried for one another? I simply didn't want you to fall into a trap without knowing who dug it. It's time to go. The journey is far. Be careful on your way. Bring the others my greetings. I may not see them. Brother. Proxy bids his sibling farewell and proceeds in the direction of the capital. The journey is far, and he is in a hurry. He does not have the time to stop for small noises along the way. One wrong move, and all is lost. Let's begin with the name Yu, shall we? Sure, let me think. Yu Yin Ra Liang. The sound lingers upon the beams. Liang, Liang. What idiom begins with Liang? Jie, don't tell me you're giving up already. Of course not. Just busy with the beast meat. Give me some time. Sure, I have many books to copy. Take your time. Liang, I feel like I should ask Yi, but he's not here. Heng Liang, crossbeam. Fang Liang, roof beam. Dong Liang, pillar. I know. Dong Liang Shishai, pillar of society. Wait, it has to start with Liang. Say, she has so many bamboo slips with words on them sitting next to her. Maybe if I took a peek. What is it? Nothing. Why are you copying the words from the slips onto these squares? It's called paper, a new invention. It's lighter and easier to write on that bamboo. It also doesn't deteriorate easily, which makes it easy to preserve. You can preserve something forever if you write it on paper? Yes and no. Bamboo slips may last for decades, paper for centuries. Be it bamboo or paper, however, there ultimately comes a day when it perishes. No matter what we use to record something, it will only endure forever if people truly commit it to memory. Just like how people remember your cooking when they taste it. He listens, but it is unclear if he understands. He scratches his head beside the stock beast that he has just butchered, but he cannot come up with an idiom that starts with Liang. Suddenly, a small piece of bamboo falls in front of him, and he sees the words on it. Liang Shang Junzi, man on the roof beam. Not bad. Gee, eh? Let me think. Zizhu. Let's stop there. Here. This word shade game is so hard. Why don't you play it with Ling and Dusk the next time they're here, and I'll watch from the sidelines. Are you hungry? Do you want me to cook the meat? Sure. Can I have the bamboo slips if you don't need them anymore? For the fire, I suppose. She's interesting. I like her. The young proxy takes the bamboo slips from his sister and skillfully cuts them down the middle into long, sharp sticks. What are you making? Meat skewers. The stock beast tenderloin is just the right mix of lean and fat, and the fat on its belly is nice and firm. It'll taste great roasted. The fuel has yet to be charcoal. These bamboo slips don't burn for long. I already have the charcoal. We can start roasting when I'm done cutting the slips and skewering the meat. Huh. Does grilling meat on bamboo slips make this a scholar's meal? Let's call it a scholar's barbecue. Well, I trust your cooking. I'm excited to try it. Well, I'm done with the slips. You can take them. You're both here. Who now? There he is! Big Wang! Wang. Big Wang in my face. Wang. Anyways. Oh, back already? Huh? Wang. I got your letter. I thought you wouldn't be here for a few more days at least. Smooth trip? Yes. You too. There's the idiom, burning a guqin to cook a foul beast, which means sacrilegious, wasteful behavior. What are you doing with these bamboo slips? I'm not. Jia gave them to me. He just called him wasteful. That's great. And he's hiding behind her. What are you doing? The boy hides behind his sister, peeking his head out from her side. He acted so badass at certain points during his own event, and now he's just like cowering behind his sister. Oh god. It kind of makes him more adorable. I love it. Just giving some broken bamboo slips to you to make the most of them. Why so harsh? You should be more grateful to you for making dinner. It's not like I actually said anything. Don't fight! I'll go make dinner. It's not every day my second oldest brother comes back. We finally get to eat together. You just, sit down and chat. He's always been a little afraid of you. Can't you be more gentle? Are things not going well? No.
I see. But we don't get together very often, and Yu misses you. Yu misses you. Anything you want to say can wait until after dinner. So unsettling things have been happening without my knowledge.
You don't look worried at all.
I'm worried, and I'm just surprised that you show so much concern for your siblings, brother.
Siblings in the sense that we were born from the same fragmented consciousness, not true blood relations. We each have our own interests and ambitions. Our fates are none of each other's concern. We walk different paths.
Do you truly think so? My views are different. See, it's been centuries since we came to the mortal world. Even if we are not truly part of it, most of the scenes and people that we see are lovely. But the people we meet seem to become smoke in the wind with the blink of an eye. In the end, it is only us who remain, and it's only in each other that we can truly speak our hearts. We may have differences and we may have conflicts, but we can never cut each other off completely. Isn't that very much like human siblings?
I have no intention of arguing, if this is how you think.
I don't know why you always seem so aloof. We don't see each other very often. Are you not happy at all? I wonder if you'd regret it, if one of us suddenly disappeared forever. Speaking of which, I encountered something strange recently. One night, I was about to go to bed when I heard a sound from the study. From the garden, I saw through the window the silhouette of someone bending over the desk, writing something. I hurried into the study to find no one, only the Zhizhuzhang that I had been transcribing the past few days lying on the desk, with scribblings all over it. Jie takes a scroll from the desk. One word is written over every neatly written character on the page.
Sui.
I couldn't see that for a second. That was weird. That took me an extra second to focus on to see that word. That's usually red like that sticks out, but y'all know I'm colorblind, so it is what it is. Who do you think could have done it?
There is only one possibility. It is awakening, and it is attempting to interfere with us in some way. We thought its consciousness had completely faded after Yu's birth, but it is alive, still sleeping, with the stuff of our nightmares. If it does wake, we will become its fleeting dream.
What do you have in mind?
I don't know yet, but I'll think of a way.
I have an idea, if you'd care to listen. I only recently thought about it. When I compiled the histories with the people of Yan, there were inevitably some mistakes, no matter how careful we were. Unlike ordinary writing, it takes great effort to correct mistakes written in the histories. Jie picks up a writing knife from the desk, used to scrape bamboo slips, then picks up a scroll and gently scrapes the paper. The ink that has seeped into the paper, even smearing the next page slightly, disappears without a trace when the writing knife touches it. The paper is blank, as though nothing has ever been written on it.
This knife.
I think my influence has changed it. I have a faint feeling that the words it scrapes away, a history, or at least a name, don't just appear from the paper. They disappear from people's hearts and minds. Perhaps there will come a day when we use it to scrape the word Sui from all the texts of this world.
You can do that?
Not yet. Right now, it's only a writing knife, albeit an unusual one. But I can feel it. The more words written, the heavier my knife and pen become. Perhaps we're all the same. We discovered the answer to who we are in that primordial void. Then we understood the meaning of our existence in this mortal realm. This is what proves we are different from it. Perhaps there will come a day when our strength exceeds its. Then we can truly break free of its influence and live as ourselves. As long as we don't forget who we are, of course. What are you thinking on, brother?
Don't worry about it.
Sometimes I feel like you and I are the least compatible amongst our siblings. Thoughts and plans are things to be kept inside one's hearts. But words and language are for expressing what lies in one's heart. Sometimes I feel like you hide nothing from me, that I can see all that you think.
Interesting,
isn't it?
We both found what we wanted to devote ourselves to, only to have it reshape our personalities in return. Shu always says I'm obsessed with the past, and I remember the deathly white that she talked about, which lies at the end of the future. She was right. One cannot pretend to be carefree when there are things that one cannot let go of. I know you're worrying about the unknowable future. Victory and defeat are what you're most obsessed with. But it would be such a miserable existence if there was nothing but victory and defeat. Besides that, what is it that you care about the most?
I do not obsess about victory and defeat. I simply do not like to accept that a game could not be won.
By the way, are you reporting to the Sui regulator tomorrow? Could you take these copied books with you? They'll need to review them before they can be archived in the Sky Mirror Pavilion.
Very well.
And take another look at the recopied Jizhujiang for me. Bring the writing knife too so you can correct any mistakes.
Anything you've written hardly needs me to check it.
Consider it an activity to pass the time. You spend so much time on devising military strategies, thinking of victory and defeat. A distraction would do you good. And perhaps you might find what you're looking for in the text.
There we go. Okay. Let's catch up on chat. I'm Asian Spice's life. I want a Wang bean. I want to hug him so bad. Such a good brother. I don't have any of the beans. I need to get some beans. I need some sui beans, especially a shoe. If I could find a shoe bean, I need a shoe bean desperately. I might have to make one if I can't find one.
Let's head to the ambush.
But that would be awesome. Damn, I'm liking Chen's second and third skill. Who's the youngest and oldest female and male sui? By the way, what's your drink? It looks yummy. This is just fruit punch. I got fruit punch. It's like an orangish cup, but I got a big bottle of fruit punch today, so very, very yummy though, and not a super sweet one either. I like that. Love GA's look. Male eldest is Chongyue, youngest is Yu. Female eldest is Ling, youngest is Dusk. Who's main eldest and youngest, regardless of gender? Just curious. Chongyue eldest, Yu youngest. If you look at Wang, he looks like a Chinese triad boss. Oh man. No wonder Yu freaks out. Yeah. Can you not? In order: Chongyue, Wang, Ling, Jun, Jie, Shu, Ji, Yi, Nian, Fang, Dusk, and Yu. Okay. Okay. That's a good. Oh, that's actually good. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. I didn't know that order. Funny to know that I have the two youngest Sui siblings. Then there's Wang. Wang is the goth brother. He's goth or he's emo, one of the two. But he's got that darkness. He's got that darkness, but he keeps the little light in his hair, you know. No wonder I didn't recognize Fang. They aren't seen. That's why in the sticker, the beans running around Wang, Dusk, and Yu are noticeably small. Oh, that is true. Yeah. Okay. I need some beans. I have, well, I wouldn't really consider it a bean, but, where is it? There it is. It's kind of like a bean, but it is a little 3D print. It's got the bean face, but this was actually supposed to be Kyuubi. I found it. I forget where I found it, but it was a free printable that I made when I first got my original 3D printer. But yeah, it was supposed to be Kyuubi, so it's not really a bean, but I need a bean. I need a squishy plushy bean. I have plenty of other plushies, and I ordered the Logos posable plushie that can sit and stuff, so I will have that soon. That'll be nice. And I have my Pookie. But I have that plushie coming. But I need beans. Chat, another thing I'm still on the hunt for, though, in merch, as far as Arknights merch, is the Syracuse and Champagne set. The one that has the Texas and Lapland glasses and plates with it. I had found one not long ago, but by the time I got to it, it was already sold out. It was on, I don't know if it was Mercari or a different site, but either way, I'm hunting for that. So if anybody ever comes across that, let me know. I need to get a set. I desperately need that. Fun thing, my OC Wilma will probably have several siblings. Ooh, big family. I have 6 beans, Nian, Dusk, Chung, Yu, and Ling as normal beans. Then I have the longest Chongus bean that's taller than... Oh my god, you got that one? I've seen the pictures of that. That is so cool. I hope GA is next in line. I love her design the most. I have no beans. Aw. The closest I have to beans are my cat's beans. The toe beans. Like to play with them, but you know. All right, stage time. Let's see. Okay, let's throw her here.
Draw swords. Awaiting orders.
Observe the entirety of the board. There is no one point that decides victory.
Bad luck. You ran into me.
Me fighting you guys. Then please do your bestest job.
Okay.
I'll be really bored.
Moving to
I
designated
can pull her.
location. Awaiting orders. Shut up.
I'll stop all evil in its tracks.
Will you now?
Fear not.
Oh, you know
the
what?
power
I didn't even
of
put the other
authority.
medic in my... But then again, you know what? I'm not even worried
Once
about it, I
stood,
guess.
stand fast.
I should have, but...
Time to look at my idol image? Who gives a crap about that right now?
Bruh. Setting off all my stuff. My deep Wang. Anyways.
Awaiting orders. Shut up.
Okay. I love that's legit like a walking death trap for any of them they come across, and it's like, boom, bye-bye.
Fear not the power.
I'll hold
of
on to
this
that for
blade.
now.
Got it. Shut up.
Fear not the power of this blade.
He is so tough. And I mean, I did specialize his skill already because I had that certificate that, you know, I put his S3 to max, but still. So he's S3,
Do we
M3.
have time to eat? Wait! The sword! What?
As move at Teardrop's point, once known be deft.
Just gonna stack that up. Yep, he's dead. That's insanity. Man. Wilma might even have 12 siblings for the lol. Oh my goodness. Gothic, you're gonna have to design all those siblings, all with their individual personalities and names and all that stuff. Have fun with that. That's a lot. That's character development though, you know. Giant bean, but I have a giant Uma Kita-san black. Man, I've still got... I haven't even played Uma Musume except on, like, my own, because that first time I played it here on stream, I had somebody get, like, real hateful with me in the comments after they watched it, like, after on the VOD, and were, like, freaking out because I was trying to understand, like, the pity rate and stuff in the game. I didn't understand that yet. And while I was streaming, I looked it up and I found somebody talking about stuff on Reddit. And I was like, I specifically said it. I remember it in the stream. I'm like, I don't know if this is accurate or not. I'm like, I found this on Reddit, but this is what they're saying. And a guy like freaked out in the comments, was like, you're giving people false information and this is illegal and this and that. I'm like, what are you talking about, buddy? Bye-bye. Like, that was a real strange experience, but ever since that, I just have not played Uma Musume on channel at all. Then again, I haven't even really played the game. I've logged in to claim like free pulls and stuff, and I've gotten different characters.
And I was going to sit down and watch some of the anime, but I haven't gotten to that yet. But yeah, I've pulled for a bunch of different characters and just haven't done anything with them. I haven't raced, I haven't really played. So, yeah. That's my extent of Uma Musume knowledge. I do have this, like, board over here. I don't know who they are. But I have this that I bought at a convention. And it was like $2 or something, or $3. I can't remember what it is, but it's like a solid board. Oh, actually. Yeah. And I have a model kit of Tokai Teo that I built. So there's that, if it will focus. There it goes. I built her, but that's it. That's my Uma Musume knowledge. Yay! I like, what's her face? The, Cinderella Grey. The hell is the name of that one? I got her Christmas version in the game. I normally know her name, but I'm blanking right now. Love that Wang's whole kid is basically cheating at Weiqi to win. Love making myself suffer. There you go, Gothic. That's it. Bunch of toxic Uma got Umapyo out in the universe. That is a shame. I mean, I guess to a point you'd find that in any game. You'll find people like that, but it is what it is. Communities, fandubs, or not fandubs, fandoms, you know. I'm so fortunate that I haven't encountered anything like that. I think because I stuck to AK and the community is relatively chill. I will say, as far as communities go, that's the only negative one I've experienced. I've had great experience with the Arknights community. I've had great experience, amazing experience with Limbus Company, and more recently, my recordings and stuff of Wuthering Waves. Everybody has been very chill and very welcoming for that as well. So that's 3 gacha games that I've had a wonderful community experience with so far. So that's a fun positive. But that was my only bad thing. And I'm like, I was just trying to learn and I read something off Reddit and you're gonna rip into me like I'm killing you or something. I don't know. That was weird. Need a scale figure of Cymbeline Rudolph. Interesting. Ogre Cap, that's right. That is right. Okay, yep. That's her. See? Thank you. I always can count on you guys, chat. Well, I'm waiting for H-Sin, the first playable Sentinel. I got into it, like I played, it was another case where I played the game, I downloaded it on my phone like when they put up the preload for the servers, and I downloaded the game, installed it, had it all set up, and then I couldn't play because the servers hadn't officially launched. It was getting ready to launch, and I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll wait. And like the day it came out, I remember I was sitting in my bathroom upstairs when like the servers went live, and I'm like, oh, cool. So I went on and I started playing. I ended up laying in bed that night. Was I laying in bed? Something like that. I remember playing it the night that the servers launched here. And I think I played a little bit the following day. So I was maybe like an hour-ish into the game. And then I just hadn't gone back to it. Well, they did the Cyberpunk Edgerunners collab, and that got me interested in playing it again. So I started a new account here for the channel, and then I caught up with my other account just in time so that I could unlock the collab. I have to sit down and record it now that I have it unlocked, but I didn't get to play it yet. I did all the gacha part of that, and I got Lucy. I got to the level I needed to and got Rebecca, and I got both of their weapons in the game, but I haven't played it otherwise. So I need to finish and do the Cyberpunk collab. I'm doing that in one whole episode, so I'm excited to experience that. Ogre Cap, aka the fatty horse. By the way, Tokai Teo dad is Cymbeline Rudolph. Oh, Interesting. I love the naming, like, you know, naming the girls after these real racehorses and stuff. I've seen some things there. That's pretty exciting. All right, let's continue here. Better to sacrifice a few stones than to lose the initiative. One wrong move and all is lost. And all is lost. Lost. Pickles. So you found me. You've been following me for quite a while. Show yourself. Wang looks back. A mixture of weeping and lament moves away gradually, but it does not stop for even an instant. Humph. Let me see what you've got. Wang follows the eerie voice to a decrepit Weiqi stall. A man, presumably the owner of the stall, sits on the ground weeping. There's no one around. One wrong move and all is lost. And all is lost. Before Wang has a chance to take in the situation on the Weiqi board, the man falls upon it and begins to wail, sending stones flying. Ridiculous. Wang turns around to leave. The man's crying begins to abate. Don't go, sir. Please, I'll set up the board again. This game cost me my life savings, my home, my farm, even my family scattered, and some of them died because of it. I am very sick and don't have long to live. A game of Weiqi that cost my home, my family, my life. I couldn't let it go. Take a look for me. If you can find a solution, perhaps fate can still be changed. The man goes from sobbing to howling. As Wang stands motionless, the man picks up the stones from the ground and quickly sets up the board. Setup, probe, entrap, sacrifice, fight, exchange. The man's hands move at a breathtaking pace. The game begins to grow as though it is alive, the war raging from the corners to the center, then to the other side, which still lies empty. So fast the eyes can hardly keep up. Before Wang can react, the man has put a black stone in his hand. Your turn, sir. How? Yes, how indeed. Black and white should have taken turns placing stones, but no black stone can be seen on the board. Once you hold one, how should the game proceed? This is ridiculous. I'll take my leave. You ought to understand, sir. This board is like an abyss. Every white stone is the size of a mountain, while the black ones that I've presumptuously placed upon it are no more than game pieces. We are so far from the board that even the mountains are no greater than the size of a thumb. How could we possibly see a tiny Weiqi stone? I hold on as long as I could, but at this point I was dazed and exhausted. One wrong move. The man begins to weep bitterly again. And all is lost! Look, I gave each stone a name, but I couldn't save any of them. There's no way out for any of them. This one is Shuo. This one is Wang. This one is Ling. This one is Jun. Wang draws his blade and stabs at one of the white stones, only for it to make a sharp cracking sound as it bends, as though he were stabbing a boulder. Pointless, like striking a rock with an egg. Why did I play this game? I shouldn't have. Why? The sword turns and pierces the man's throat. He slumps to the ground, but no blood flows from the wound. The weeping grows even louder, though it is no longer intelligible. The man's eyes glow with a strange expression. Is it fear or joy? He stares straight at Wang's face. Wang instinctively reaches for the writing knife on his belt, but stops midway. Finally, he ponders for a moment and puts the black stone in his hand on the board. All is lost. Nonsense. Set it here, and the game remains a toss-up. No sooner have the words left Wang's mouth than the body on the ground turns into smoke, and the invisible black stones on the board reveal themselves. This guy, Mr. Wang. You. I watched you stand in front of the door to the Sui regulator before turning around again. I came to find you as I thought you might have met with a strange happening too. Strange happening. You already know. Yes. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. There was a madman here crying about some omen of misfortune. He didn't make any sense. Where is he? Vanished. His Weiqi game remains. Understood. I'll have someone copy it down. One more thing. The supervisor says Jie should be about done with the book copying. And that you probably brought the copies, have you? Here. One moment, please, while I count them. 3 poetry anthologies for a total of 32 scrolls. 5 volumes on philology for a total of 60 scrolls. I can't read again. 1 volume on divination for a total of 5 scrolls. This is the Jijushang. Looks like it got mixed in with the divination books. Jie is such a genius. She wrote this in a single night, all 1,400 words of it, without a single character repeated. Her calligraphy is still so beautiful. There is truly no equal. The candle holder heaps praise upon the scroll. Wang follows his gaze and sees an empty piece of paper. Dusk? Now. I remember this. 500 years ago in the capital. The first time she proposed an actionable hypothesis for destroying Sui. She gave me the writing knife, but I don't remember what the article was about, what she wanted to tell me. By repeat, did you mean making me repeat the events of the past in dream? Only to make you see for yourself how many fantasies have appeared in your dreams over the past 1,000 years. Dreams about destroying me. Dreams that were doomed to fail. I should turn these memories into a cage and drown you in the shame of countless failures. See now, all the memories that you have forgotten. You forgot? Sorry. It's nothing. I'm just thinking too much. If the Sui regulator didn't say anything. I would like to have my writing knife back. I don't know why you always seem so aloof. We don't see each other very often. Are you not happy at all? I wonder if you'd regret it, if one of us suddenly disappeared forever. I'd rather not be called the 5th Sui my entire life, as if its mark were still on me. The ones who create characters help me think of one to use as a name. Could you read this for me, brother? I shall write it and recite it for you. The characters and come together to form. Mr. Wang? Is something the matter? I remembered something. Has that always been there? Wait, what? Wait a second. Anyways. My sister said she did the Jijushang in a hurry and asked me to check it for errors. I forgot. Give me some time. Not a problem. I'll leave this one for now then. It's getting late. You can bring it back tomorrow. Cage of memories. Ridiculous. You won't get your wish. The sky has completely darkened by the time the proxy arrives at the inn. Jiju Chi Guyu Zhong Yi Lolia Zhu Wu Ming Xing Ji. The Jijushang is distinctive. Unlike other books, it lists the names of many things and persons. I should have remembered. A breeze turns the pages. Wang seems to see a piece of paper in a different color on the back cover. She was then trying to tell me something. Wang picks up the thin booklet from the table and opens it. Jiju Chi Gu Yu Zhong Yi Luo Lia Zhu Wu Ming Xing Zi. The Jijushang is distinctive, unlike other books. It lists the names of many things and persons. Fen Bie Bu Ju Bu Za Che Yongri. Yeah, I am so bad at this. I'm butchering all of these. I know that, but I'm still trying. Yue Xiao Cheng Kuai Yi Mian Li Wu Ji Bi Yao Ji. She? They're classified into different sections by kind so that nothing is confused or mixed together. With but little time expended, it suffices for daily use, truly to one's satisfaction. If one studies it with diligence, one is sure to taste the delight of success. These should have been the words written on the first page. These were the words when Wang scanned the page for the first time. But now the paper is covered in strange ink markings. Sui, 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 sui. Wang instinctively raises the writing knife and aims it at the first fierce-looking sui on the page. One wrong move. Who's there? And all is lost. The wind howls outside the window, but there is no one there. Still trying to be our nightmare. The same old tricks from centuries ago. Have you not grown tired of it yet? When at a disadvantage, seek a draw. There's no such thing as a draw between us. When in danger, make sacrifices. In your dreams. Sui. The writing knife strikes the first sui. Wang has used his sister's writing knife before. A slight cut, and the incorrect word is completely erased, leaving the page intact. But he feels a great resistance, as though he is trying to scrape a boulder, a mountain even. He tightens his not-too-strong arms and pushes down. A crack of thunder outside the window. The first sui finally disappears. The paper is blank for a moment. Then the word that Jie wrote is revealed. The lines intentionally plain, yet vigorous, to make for easier recognition by learners. The lone G stands eerie amongst a page full of sui. G. Is that it? The smearing and dabbing, the worst you can do. Do not give in to haste. Sui. Wang takes aim at the second sui and scrapes it. The resistance seems even stronger than the first time. Jiu. The night wind invades the room, trying to turn the pages, but Wang keeps the paper firmly under his palm. Qi. Gu. The room starts to shake violently as the fourth word reveals itself. Yu. The thunder outside rumbles endlessly, accompanied by constant lightning. Zhong. A bolt of lightning strikes the inn, setting it ablaze. Yi. The room burns fiercely, but Wang remains at the desk, utterly focused on cutting the page. Each sui requires greater exertion than the last. Each time a sui is erased, a different hellish vision appears around him. The sky sunders, the earth trembles, winds shriek, and thunder roars, and fires burn red and bright. The beams, the bed, the desk, the shelves, until there is nothing in the room left to burn, and even the ground has been burned through. Wang can feel himself drop straight down like a stone, but his hands do not stop. Scorching heat. Freezing cold. Oh, he's just visiting all the Minecraft biomes. Suffocation. Isolation. 100, 300, 500, 1000. Oh, excuse me. 1,393. 1,394. The last sui is erased, and he finds himself in a dark room again. Nothing in the room has changed, except for Wang sitting in the middle of the room, his face gaunt and yellow, his clothes tattered, as though he physically journeyed through all these hellish visions. Oh wow. What other Weiqi wisdom do you have? Spit it out, won't you? Silence. Wang turns the page. There's indeed a paper between the last page and the back cover. It is not words that are written on it, but a 19 by 19 Weiqi board drawn with writing ink. Not a classic match, but a handicapped game of clearly mismatched sides. Wait, this is... It's one thing to make me play Weiqi with you because you're bored, dear brother. It's another to use the stones to form the character for bored. As if that would help me against you. Why don't you find something else to pass the time if it's not really a Weiqi game that you're after? Go hiking, learn an instrument. I could teach you calligraphy if it comes down to that. Oh, what thoughts did you read this time? There are words on the other side. Through the paper, Wang can see the writing is different from the simple, straightforward lines that she used when copying for learners. It is the unique style of calligraphy that she uses when writing to her siblings. He flips the paper over, trying to see what the message he never managed to see was. But every word is covered by the Sui character, even thicker and fiercer than the ones that he had just erased. Same old tricks. Fine. Let's see what tricks you've got, other than illusions and parlor tricks. Once again, Wang stabs the Sui, covering the page with the writing knife, wiping away a little smear on the top right of the word. No unusual phenomenon occurs except the red blood that begins to flow from his right shoulder. Ugh! To kill you is to kill me. Is that so? Suits me just fine. One stab and the wound on his shoulder opens up. Another stab and the wound deepens to reach the bone. Another stab and another. Missing words. Let's see, what's the word? I can't remember. In October, I'll be 9. 9! Supervisor, urgent report from the Sky Mirror Pavilion. All records pertaining to the Farenmood are... Perhaps the blood has gotten into his eyes, for it seems like the Sui character covering the page has begun to move, as though it's alive. The ink seems to fear the writing knife, shifting back and forth among the names of the 12 proxies. Wang. It stops on the Wang character. Wang pauses and presses his bloody right side with his left hand, then resolutely points the writing knife back at the word that covers everything. The ink is so black it seems to shine, reflecting half of Wang's silhouette. The last cut. The writing knife glows bright. The proxy pours his entire spirit into it, waiting for it to strike his own name. The ink on the page dissipates completely, revealing the beautiful calligraphy beneath, but the proxy can see it no more. He falls to the ground, covered in blood. Excuse me. So thin and gaunt, he hardly seems human. He has stopped breathing. That was cool. Just the piece falling there. I wanted to kill myself. I've gotten my wish. After more than a century of plotting since your last failed attempt, this is how it ends. I, the strategist. I, the schemer. Excuse me. You're delusional. The proxy stands beside his bloody corpse on the floor, perfectly unharmed as he was when he entered the tomb of Sui. The body in the ground dissipates like the morning dew, until only 3 shining black stones are left, until they too disintegrate. Turning yourself into Weiqi stones, this was your idea. 3 black stones in exchange for killing you once. A fair trade. Pathetic. You are fooling yourself. Fooling myself. I've visited many of your kind. I know how Oh man, I'm getting tired. I know how incomprehensible you are. How incomprehensible we are. I know about the faint consciousness that were born from the primordial void, and I know how they have transformed themselves into colossal entities in the course of an infinity. Time, space, quantity, structure, the things that mortals take for granted, the things that seem to be everlasting, unchangeable, are merely a temporary roost for you. I have seen one of your kind continue to disrupt what should have been the calm flow of time, even though it had died long ago and been turned into a machine at the hands of others. And you still dream of killing me? Perhaps you have no need to die, but you will fall into eternal slumber, Sui, the dreamer of evolution. Mankind has no use for your arrogant design, and I have no use for your endless dream. Every death in your memory is real, a genuine death of a small part of your enormous consciousness. Don't believe me? Think back to the day I encountered that madman, back when your methods were so primitive when they were downright laughable. What did I do? Did I give the book back to the Sui regulator? Did I destroy it? What was written in it? Was it really a book? See, you've forgotten. You dare! Your memory has died. Price you paid in exchange for 3 black stones. To be precise, you died by the writing knife imbued with a proxy's entire life force. He scraped clean every instance of the Sui character across all Great Yan, and with it, any trace that a creature called Sui ever existed. The recklessness, the blasphemy! I would do it again, had I the writing knife in my hand right now. I would be happy to create for you a nightmare from which you would never wake, even at the cost of my own life. You cannot. The more parts of me you kill, the more you think you have weakened me, and the sooner I will wake. I know. Death hurts. Each and every one of your memories is real. They are happening somewhere. The pain of your death cuts straight to the heart. What about you? What can you do? I will continue the game until neither of us can ever rise again. He's willing to sacrifice. Interesting. Okay.
Wait a moment. I need to collect tissue samples.
I didn't even use her. Okay. All right, let's catch up on chat. Just saw the fandom account, followed them. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't have anything posted to it yet, but I will be soon. I will put something up soon. I'm going to do a little bit of an intro video. I'll probably film that tomorrow and upload it to the socials and to YouTube and TikTok. So I'll have all those on there. Just a short little intro and to explain what's going to happen, obviously. But I don't know if I'll move or post the preview for the Retracing Our Steps one from this channel over there too, or if I'll just wait for putting the full dub up over there. But yeah, I can't wait to actually fully dive into that, so that's exciting. Thank you for following. I will be putting links to that eventually in the stream chat stuff. I'll get my timer links and stuff up there, and I will also probably post them to my own socials and things as well to spread that out there, especially to my voice actor friends and stuff like that, to get them interested and start to put things up. And like I said, over the next couple of days, I'll figure out how far we're going to go with this for the video creation event with all the time we have, and I'll get the casting call out there for that. So we'll be putting that together soon. I'm excited. Gold Ship Dad is Stay Gold, aka the terrorist of the race course. Lizard. Oh man, I've heard that way too much. Also, I'm warming up to Wang. He's fun as hell to use. That's awesome. He does, granted, I've only used him in 2 stages so far, but I'm enjoying him. Trapmasters take practice, but Wang makes it easier. His S3 removes Trapmaster restrictions. Ooh. It's not easy to learn Trapmaster Operator, but once you get used to it, really damn easy. Which 3 siblings do you want to be playable? I want the Violet Dragon Woman. Jun. I also want to meet Fang. All of them. That's my answer. I want all of them. What's the Violet Dragon Sui name? Jun? Yeah, okay. But not Jun Kazuma. I suspect Yi is a Vanguard, and they need a Vanguard. This ain't Tekken. That reminds me, though, I've been enjoying using my Tekken Venom gear, my boxing gear. MMA gear, I should say. The Muay Thai shorts and the King sparring gloves that I got. They're nice for hitting the bag with. They've got extra padding in the tops, so they're very fun to hit mitts with and hit padding, so that's pretty cool. I might pick up some more of that if I can before they sell out. They have a different pair of shorts, but they have other pairs of gloves, like full boxing gloves and stuff. But I bought the sparring ones. There's some other cool Venom, Tekken, boxing, and MMA gear that they put out. I love the crossover stuff. That's fun. King would make an interesting character in here. But Chongyue skin, the first one gives me Jin Kazama vibes. Ooh, fair point. Very fair point of that. Love the change of the ink splatters to blood. Yes! Oh, okay. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Okay. That's funny that that just registered to me. All right. I'm going to do TA-3 before I finish stream here. So we're going to do that. We'll do TA-3 and then I'll end it for now. And then we'll pick up where we left off next time. So let's do that. TA-3. I got to get a little more time in playing with my big Wang. Wang. Yeah. I'm not going to stop making that joke. I'm too much of a dad to not make bad jokes like that. Man, this is loading so slow. Why? 2 days before the day of the full moon. Hour of Chen. Oh! Use assistant! I forget his name. I liked him. Jiang. Okay. What are you sighing for? Does your tooth hurt? It's my head that hurts. If you have too much time on your hands, go count the cabbage stalks for winter. Hey, are you going or not? Going where? When the sun hasn't even climbed above the rooftops. Don't play the fool with me. The city is almost empty. Why do you stay? Almost means it's not totally empty. Travelers, soldiers on duty, they all need to eat. Besides, we have someone right here in the restaurant. She doesn't count. If you don't go right now, there's nothing I could do when the sweet regulator hears of her visit to this place. I just put the foul beast on the grill, and there are another 4 or 5 dishes still to be served. There's no rush. Oh, you're just, Stop worrying so much. First thing in the morning, go open the door. If you really have too much time on your hands, it's business as usual for breakfast hours. You're bold as a boulder, you know that? What else can I do? If you're sleepy, go to bed. If you're hungry, eat something. Who knows when someone might suddenly miss a certain taste? A customer could show up at any moment. And one does. See? The customer just showed up. Take a seat you like. Only the breakfast menu is available right now. Oh, Ya's back. Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? I'm not sure what you're asking. I run this place. What else would I be doing? You people just keep getting more and more ridiculous. Why the rudeness? Insulting the chef before you've taken a single bite? Keep this up and I'll kick you out. Even my patience has its limits. The frosty individual walks into the restaurant and sits down at the table beside you. What flavors does Savors at You savor? All of them, of course, from sweet to sour, to salty to spicy. And to get the smell of fire and smoke all over yourself. Do you like this? Of course! Can't be too good a cook. Can't be a good cook if you don't like to cook. I can't speak to anything else, but I'm pretty confident in my cooking. I could make a couple of dishes for you, on the house. One has to taste different flavors in life. Isn't it a waste to be obsessed with a single flavor? But I guess I can't really use these words to persuade you. They say he who tells others to forgive and forget will be struck by lightning. Besides, I guess the bad blood between you is pretty thick. I understand how you feel, really. You have every reason to hate Yan, hate humanity, hate it. And I suppose it's not out of the question for the hatred to last 1,000 years. But if you keep hating and hating, with nothing to do but let the hate destroy you, is it really worth it? You remind me of my brother, come to think of it. You're not afraid of me at all. Why should I be? Beggars, mandarins, even the gods in heaven and the Fahrenmuts of legend, they're all customers when they walk into this restaurant. You're different from the others. You're unusual, even among your kind. You don't look concerned at all, even when your life is on the line. I guess I've gotten used to living in fear. It's been this way for a century. Your timing isn't great, I have to say. You would really have had a treat if you had come when the ingredients were still fresh in the kitchen. Sometimes all it takes is to change your mood as a nice hot meal. Maybe the things that seemed impossible will solve themselves. The buns are ready, chef, but our breakfast sign is gone. Did Blaze... There's actually a customer. At this hour? A candle holder. All alone, far too arrogant. You are feeble, ignorant, juvenile. You and these ants. Her sword is already raised before she has finished her sentence. Stop! Chef! Oh, like the falling of the judge's gavel or the crack of thunder in winter. It is supposed to be a dining table, but it feels like a court of law. All is silent. The dining table is no place for swords and bloodshed. Pick up your chopsticks if you're here to eat. Don't let good food go to waste. And if you're not here to eat, you ought to get out. Its parts protects the humans of the Sui regulator. How ironic. We don't need you to tell us how to live our lives. On the other hand, I would suggest that you eat something. Hunger tends to make one grumpy. The woman quietly pushes a steaming plate of buns in front of Ya. Enjoy while it's still hot. Humph. Ya looks coldly at the buns in front of her, before turning to leave. You're going? Shan Haizhong's words were truth mixed with falsehood, but I will get my hands on what she promised to deliver me. As for you, I've met many of its incarnations, but one who must answer my question straightforwardly. What use is there for you people? I will not say that an eye for an eye is unreasonable, but you should watch your step, in case someone has dug a pit for you. Ridiculous. Does she speak of the proxies, the Shan Haizhong herself, or the steaming plate of the buns in front of her? Phew, good thing you showed up, Jun. It doesn't seem like she's here for any particular reason. Looks like she's been tricked by someone. Whether I'm here or not doesn't make much of a difference. It's not us that she's after. What is it? I just feel like she must have led a hard life. A road of hardship that only leads to even greater hardship. Never mind that. Does my second oldest sister have business here in Baijiao? I have an appointment to keep. An appointment? How about you sit down and enjoy a meal if you're not in a hurry? I'm afraid it might be a little hard to sit down and enjoy anything, considering the burning smell coming from the kitchen. Oh no, my roast fowl beast! Oh no, he burned it. Roast fowl beast. Okay, so we had some food come up here at least. Buns, roast fowl beast. Interesting. Stop. Ah, okay. So I'm gonna have to make some notes on that stuff and get some ideas here. The sound of Paulownia seeds striking the ground rings clear through the faint morning autumn wind. The slender woman in front of her has a nervous expression on her face, seemingly trying to hide her timidity at all costs. A visitor. And there is a general evacuation order throughout Baijiao. Who are you? What business do you have in the Sky Mirror Pavilion? I didn't mean to disturb. Do you work here? You must have seen the strange soldiers all over the city. They seem to have originated here. Could you please tell me exactly what happened? The pavilion does not need an outsider meddling in its affairs. Besides, your identity is unknown, and you have trespassed into this place armed. As Magistrate of Water for the Sky Mirror Pavilion, I cannot allow you to enter, whether it is for the safety of the pavilion's archives or for your own safety. Turn back. Magistrate of Water? What kind of position is that? Sky Mirror Pavilion is the first library of Yan. The Magistrate of Water is responsible for preventing fires. What are you doing in the Sky Mirror Pavilion? If you don't even know this. I thought a modern library wouldn't need a specific person to prevent fires anymore. Indeed, you're right. Smart girl. Now, get out. I'm sorry, I meant no offense, but I happen to know someone who used to work in Baijiao's library. Who? What's your relationship? That's not important. It was many years ago. The aloof woman takes a few steps forward, lifting her lantern to look closely at Chen's face. Chen instinctively takes a step back. Enough. Nothing you say will matter. Leave if you have no business here. You'll regret it when the gates close. But you're the only one here. Are you sure you'll be fine? That's none of your business. Why do you poke your nose into it? Honestly, I came to clear out these monsters, but when I saw this library, I felt like I've seen it in a dream. Like someone intentionally guided me here. A dream? Is that the best excuse you can come up with? It's not an excuse. Besides, I used to be a cop. I'm familiar with security work. Please, trust me. Let me participate in the investigation. You're really a police? Chen shows her ID. You're from Lungmen. Chen Weiqi. Chen Weiqi? What are you doing here? Huh? Don't think a piece of paper grants you free passage. I, Chen Qiao, am the last of the Chens. Have you come to mock the House of Chen? I'll never understand the imperial family's hobbies. That means you're... still playing dumb? Don't you even know who your parents are? Your family never cared about the husband's side of the family when Princess Yanjing remarried, only to ruin the careers of the entire Chen family when she died. What did my cousin do wrong? How could he possibly refuse? Maybe you don't believe me. I can hardly believe it myself, but no one's ever told me so much about my family like that. I thought I was the only one. You didn't know? Then why have you come to the Sky Mirror Pavilion? They're related? They stare at each other wordlessly, as though looking into blurry mirrors. I'm sorry. Enough. Leave. A few nice words, that's all. You were willing to say them, and I appreciate it. Let's leave it at that. I gave up asking more questions a long time ago. Thunder and rain are both gifts from heaven. I should be grateful I still have a job. A relative of Chen's, okay. Again. What? Didn't they disappear? Oh no, the books! I'll take you inside. It's faster that way. Excuse me. Stop! Such go! Wait! Insolent child. Beneath the tall dome, densely packed bookshelves extend as far as the eye can see, reflecting in the floor like a massive, constantly expanding Weiqi board. Ink-colored scriptgeists wander amidst them, scattered like Weiqi stones. This is not good. The monsters here are much stronger than the ones I encountered at the gate. It's like they came flowing out of the shelves. What are they? Not shelves. Pages. Can't you tell? Pages? Get back! Hey, don't grab me! Fine, I suppose your intentions are righteous. What do you think, candle holders? Well, is the news timely enough for you? Going straight for the source of the Geist trouble, even you Sui regulator people haven't been able to react yet. Do you believe me now? Shut up and give it back! The sound of metal clanging against metal. Sparks fly as blades clash. Humph. Moe clenches her teeth as the soreness spreads from her hand to the rest of her arm. You blockhead. Gotten stronger in the span of just a few days, haven't you? What do you want, Shanghai Zong Bandit? Don't tell me you haven't noticed something's not right with the Sui regulator. What about this doll? Why did you steal it? It belongs to a proxy, just like the Book of Kung Fu. I believe it has something to do with the vanished proxy. As for taking it, would you have cooperated and come with me to the Sky Mirror Pavilion, hard-headed as you are, if I didn't? What? Out of the way! He pushes so hard that it sends the doll in Moyi's arms flying. Oh no! You won't! Blades cross again in the blink of an eye. The force sends both of them recoiling. The blades vibrate and hum. Look out! Bookshelf collapses towards Moyi, the shockwave forcing her back. Stop! Stop! Who are they? They're swinging swords at each other when there are still monsters around? Can you topple an entire shelf of books? Out! Get out! Wait, be careful! It is unclear who moved first. The balance is broken and chaos breaks out. Moyi turns towards the charging magistrate of water, angling her wrist to point her sword at her foe's shoulder. Zuela's swing misses Moyi by inches, cutting the red rope tied to the wooden lock. Stand back! Chen has no time to pull Chen Xiao Chen back, Almost by instinct, she draws Qishao and barely parries an attack without seeing who made it. Sparks fly amidst the poorly lit bookshelves, accompanied by the piercing sound of clashing metal. Huh? Mo Yi grabs Chen Xiaoqian by the collar and pulls her away from the scuffle. Chen steps forward, her blade leading the way. Zuela stands his ground. Stop! The girl holds up the petite form of the Magistrate of Water and turns her blade around. Oh, the token! You, give the wooden lock back. Stop, all of you! Don't hurt the innocent! You're Lord Wei's niece. Why is the token in your hands, Miss Chen? This is important to the Sui regulator. You must return it at once. Lower your weapon. What a mess. So he knows Chen, but she doesn't know him? Interesting. Kick it over Typhoon and Enfield. Yes! That is sick. She looks really cool. Kind of looks like she's changing the game for the gun users of the Enfield operators, but or like, I should say sniper type, you know, whatever. You get what I mean. People that use range type weapons.
Earlier opening hours.
What else do we got here? Chet, you want Ya to be playable? If you ask me, heck no. Oh, definitely no. No, Ya can stay away. No. That would be a case where Ya has an interesting boss fight with the separation, you know, having the two, but they kind of redid that with the last event, the TT event, with the boss for that having the shadow version of it. That was kind of like the same thing in a way. So that kind of takes away from Ya in a essence. I mean, I know the mechanics for both bosses are slightly different for having that doppelganger, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like that would be a situation where another playable operator that bosses better than operator, you know? So Jun, that's your dragon woman. You could have Jun. I'll stick with Shu. Wait, the other blue hair is a twin? To Tsundere, the more the merrier. Okay, let's put Texas out. Hold up, Ya? Yeah, the one that showed up at Yu's thing there.
Got it. You can't stop me.
You have been drawn into my plans.
Me fighting you guys.
Take that guy out.
Do your bestest job, or I'll be really bored.
Take that guy out. Okay. So he's freaking awesome.
I win.
That's GA, I missed it. Yeah, I would much rather and any of the siblings over Ya, who was essentially like a Fahrenheit proxy or something like that. They're not quite a Fahrenheit, but if I remember right, they were kind of like described as one in the Where Verna Wins Will Never Blow event, but
I'll stop
I can't really
evil in its tracks.
completely remember.
Spare them or admit defeat now.
Oh, man!
The embarrassment.
He's ridiculous. And the fact that he's got such, like, range with these Weiqi stones. Like, this is just pure ridiculousness. I can stack this board. Look at that. Look at that. Dude is insane. All right, let's speed this up a little bit. Watch that guy die.
Got it. Shut up.
Chen,
Fear not the power of this.
launch your dragon. Just
Teardrop.
for no reason
Once known,
other than
be
it's
dead.
cool and I want to see it go fly. While I watch everybody else die from stones.
The only sound they
Three.
will hear is my blade slicing through wind, not my footsteps.
Simply
He's just
play my
white.
duties.
Cut them to pieces.
Oh, Come back here. Poof.
You want some ice to chew on? Keeps the pain away and keeps you awake.
Poof. Done. That was easy. Come on. There we go. Miss Chen, return the item. Okay. Let her go. Return the lock. I'm sure we could talk about this calmly, like reasonable people. I could hear you for all the way from upstairs. Thought it was Geists at work again. Did not expect to see a 3-person sparring session. Oh, this guy. Mr. Liang. I hope you're faring well, Lord Zuo. Lord Zuo. I've heard that name on Rhodes Island. I must admit I was at my wit's end about how to resolve the trouble here. My mind can be at ease now that the Sui regulator has sent you to deal with it. Well, do I misunderstand? The supervisor has her plans. There's no need to worry. I will offer what assistance I can. It is under the supervisor's instructions that you are arresting this young lady? She is Mo Yi, a member of the Shanhai Zhong. She had been causing trouble at Mangshan Tower a few days ago, and now she has reappeared in Baijiao, coinciding with the Geist troubles. This is highly suspicious and calls for a thorough investigation. How ungrateful of you, candleholder Zuo. Shanhai Zhong cautiously backs off while still holding Chen Xiaoxian hostage. The city is under martial law. I should commend Miss Mo for her boldness, if you are only here to cause trouble. You seem duller than this candleholder is, but I didn't expect you to be a reasonable one. Care to persuade our Lord Zuo to listen to me before drawing his sword for once? My station is insignificant, and my words carry little weight. I can only ask you to release my colleague. To travel across the land and delve deeply into the laws of nature, the original creed of Shanhai Zhong 1,000 years ago. I doubt it is your intention to harm an innocent. Mr. Liang, how do you know that? Humph. Mo Yi falls silent for a moment, then sheathes her sword and gives the magistrate of water a gentle push. Are you all right? I'm fine. Dossier, new transcriber. I recognize that sword. You must be Miss Chen. It is surprising that you would return to Baijiao at a time like this. You're Liang Jun, advisor of Yuman. I've seen you with Wei Yanwu. You are too humble to say that your station is insignificant. I've left the position and am merely a humble transcriber now. Perhaps you have not yet heard the news since you have been traveling. Eyes locked upon the wooden lock in Zuela's hand. No sudden moves. Token's one thing, but that lock was mine to begin with. And what of it? You dare? Speak your intentions and I'll decide what to do with this lock. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Why did the old Tianxi allow you to come to Baijiao? Humph. She said that the war is coming to the city, and some people will inevitably try to take advantage of the chaos. That young candleholder will likely run into trouble. She took Deputy Minister Lin and Mr. Yun, so she wanted you to have help. Deal with anyone who tries to obstruct the boy as best as you can. Did you think I wanted to help you, blockhead? And what of the lock? Still keeping secrets? It belonged to my late mother. I've let the hostages go, and you have my mother's heirloom. What more do you want? You'll still have to come with me to the Sui regulator to explain the previous incidents. Cause no more trouble, and I assure you the lock will be returned to you without a scratch once all is settled. You just want to hold me hostage with it, don't you? Like I said, the Sui regulator. Good use. Now that we're resolved to our misunderstandings, why don't we call a truce and clear up what's going on here? "2 days before the day of the full moon, hour of Wu. You've been in the Sky Mirror Pavilion for some time, Mr. Liang. Do you know what these soldier apparitions are? I believe Lord Zwo is in a better position to explain it. They are geists. The Sui Regulator has discovered that some Fahrenmuts are able to animate the inanimate things, be it drawings, objects, or text. The geists that have appeared in Baishao may be based on the Yan armies during the Great Hunt depicted in the history books in the Sky Mirror Pavilion's collection. Their appearance likely has something to do with the events at the Tomb of Sui, but it's unclear why they seem to flicker in and out of existence. It's the breathing of the Fahrenmut. Breathing is what gives life. The increasing frequency of geist appearances is a sign that it is waking up from its dream. How do you know? I told you, you people are way behind on Fahrenmut knowledge. Then why did the script geists originate from the Sky Mirror Pavilion? I'm not well versed in Fahrenmutology, but I have a hypothesis concerning the Sky Mirror Pavilion. Mr. Liang, watch your words! Still clinging to your stupid rules? Do you have any idea what the situation is? It's not my intention to poke my nose into the Sui Regulator's secrets, but this is an emergency, and we need to share information. This place holds the only thing the vanished proxy left behind. A writing knife. Writing knife? Could it be the top floor of the Sky Mirror Pavilion, which has always been sealed shut? It is very special. After the death of the proxy, everything that she owned, everything that she had poured her heart and soul into disappeared with her. But this writing knife remains. If the geists in the city come from words, it is very likely that they have something to do with the knife. It all makes sense now. What do you mean? A little while ago, the Ministry of War sent people to search the Sky Mirror Pavilion every few days. But the Sky Mirror Pavilion is under the jurisdiction of the Ministry of Rights. Mr. Liang has submitted several complaints to the Department of Discipline and Supervision. They finally laid off the search these couple of days ago. The Ministry of War? Patrol Battalion soldiers tried to stop me on the main street just now. Could this be the Grand Commandant's doing? Why didn't you say anything about the Patrol Battalion soldiers following closely behind the candle holder from the Sui Regulator? Hey! Come on, it's just a guess. I never said anything about the Sui Regulator being in league with the Grand Commandant as some kind of underhanded deal. The Sui Regulator does not indulge in faction politics. Bureaucrats who don't engage in faction politics? That would be a first for the Baishao Court. I'll clear it up when I report back to the supervisor. Don't get so worked up over a mere guess. What does the Ministry of War want with the writing knife? What does it have? What use does it have other than its association with the script geists? A writing knife is a tool used to erase characters scribed on bamboo slips, but I know nothing about what powers the proxy's knife possesses. My goodness. You do, don't you, Lord Zwo? Go on. Proxy assisted Yan with compiling the nation's history. Her powers were unusual. The scrolls of the Sui Regulator record, with her pen, she fathoms the laws of the heaven and human affairs. With her knife, she has the power to erase and rewrite history. Apparently, the writing knife can erase things that cannot and must not be hastily touched. The name of a person, or their very existence, even the existence of an entire segment of history. You've got to be kidding me. How can history be altered so easily? What does altering history involve? Does it change people's memories? Or does a single word erase someone's existence? The powers of the Fahrenmuts are far beyond our comprehension. We cannot interpret this through the lens of normal logic. According to Sui Regulator research, however, the writing knife has been used for such purposes in the past. So it seems you don't have full knowledge either. However, the one who seeks the writing knife, the one with ulterior motives, must know how to use it. What? Drat, what do we do then? Do we stop people with ulterior motives from getting their hands on the knife? Or do we use it to stop the geists in the city? As far as I know, the writing knife was sealed away in the top of the Sky Mirror Pavilion many years ago, and the Sui Regulator placed strong wards on it. 2 keys are needed to unseal it. The supervisor and the 4th proxy each hold one. The seal can only be broken if both are present. Or maybe we can use the thing you took from the Garden of Grotesqueries. Give it a try. Absolutely not! We know little of the true powers of the writing knife, and even less of the object from the Garden of Grotesqueries. We can't act rashly. Not this, not that. Guess we'll wait for the Sui to wake up and go down with the rest of Baizhou. Miss Chen has been quiet. What is on your mind? What is on your mind, Chen Huijie? Mr. Liang, what did you mean when you said the one with ulterior motives? Forgive me if I'm wrong, but you are here for private matters at Lord Wei's behest, are you not, Miss Chen? Where's Lord Wei? He's missing. Missing? There are few who could possibly overcome Lord Wei in combat. In that case, have you entered the city because you suspect that Lord Wei is already here? Impossible! He would be accused of attempting a coup! Wonderful. More sordid affairs of the big shots. These are extraordinary circumstances, Mr. Liang. There's no need to mince words. The writing knife, the patrol battalion, the Sui regulator. You think the unusual activities of the Ministry of War have something to do with Wei Yanwu's disappearance? I dare not make a hasty judgment, but it's true that they were not so brazen before Lord Wei's disappearance. As far as I know, Lord Wei and His Imperial Majesty are polar opposites. Lord Wei is decisive, but sometimes rash, while His Majesty's cautiousness might be seen as indecision by some. Perhaps the Grand Commandant's faction found Wei Yanwu's weakness and coerced him to enter the city, planning to use the writing knife to rewrite history to... No. Anyone who tried to blackmail Wei Yanwu would only suffer 100-fold payback. Could he willingly... But it was the true Lung who summoned him back to Baizhou, unless he changed his mind at the last minute. But why hide if he's answering an Imperial summons? Human minds are complicated things. Lord Wei's is more so than most. If you're truly worried for him, you should start by investigating the writing knife, right here at the Sky Mirror Pavilion. Responding to change by staying still, so to speak. Responding to change by staying still. I like that. Where do we go then, to find out what this writing knife can do and then to protect it, Mr. Liang? We should... Mr. Liang, Up. The higher we climb in the Sky Mirror Pavilion, the more precious the tomes. They will be of great benefit. Okay. There we go.
That's how we do it.
Wang, B-shaped stone container. Oh, so I'm unlocking stuff for...
Go home and get some sleep for once.
What's it called? Oh, man.
Gonna have to rebuild Kazdal.
I'm unlocking some stuff. Let's go ahead and collect some of this. Now, I've got none of these yet. TA9, TA10. Okay, so I don't have any stage-related ones to worry about yet. We'll hold off on this stuff. Let's see, before we wrap up for tonight, let's see what those unlock conditions were. Operator training. Okay, so here people says HS7 with a 3-star rating. Deploy your own Wang and can only include the 7 other operators. 7 other operators as members. HS7. What is this one? Oh. Okay, wait a second. I kind of want to give that a try. This was from the Lapland event. Let's clear that out. Move all operators and squad. Let's grab both our Laplands as usual.
I'm still waiting for you to tell me what order me.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, okay. Grab her just in case.
Make Texas the leader.
Her shoe. That'll be 4.
A day of fine
So you need a total of 8 only.
I hope
so we need Wang.
makes it home safe.
Have your strategies plotted beforehand.
Give me Haruka.
You should know how the battle will end.
Huh?
So that's 6.
Need years of training just to go on stage.
Where's Monster as an extra healer? That's 7, and then
You'll see a more familiar side of me.
we should all.
Now, where should I clean today?
Let's give that a shot. I want to see if I can do this. If I can get his
module unlocked already. That would be pretty sick. And then we'll check Chen's conditions there, because I unlocked something with her as well, Chen the Dawnstreak. Okay. It's been a while since I played Here People Sows. Alright, my darling Shu. Let's see if we can make work of this. I forgot they used this theme as a boss stage too. Okay.
You people, I don't think I'll even remember your faces after this one. Anyway, let's just get started.
Oh man. Whoa. Wait a second.
Spare them or slay them. The choice is yours. Simply place warmongering as ever. Even now, you have learned nothing.
He alone can hold them back, and that's freaking amazing. That's just insanity. Absolute insanity. What is this? Aruka, you're gonna do me a favor here.
One piece. I win.
Okay.
Last step.
Okay. I do need to get.
Last step. Wait! That's not the sword! Whatever.
Alright, we'll keep them held off back here, but I need somebody up here. I didn't bring Texas, which that's fine, but we'll put Lapland up here in case for anything else that comes out.
Vargo, don't get in my way.
Simply put, why must you insist on struggling?
Okay. Let's put monster here.
In position.
It's happy hour!
Screw it. Let's put that there, just in case. There. We're loaded up on stones pretty well. Oh man. Okay, he is way too freaking epic here.
Last step. If I'm bad anyway, I'm taking you with me.
I'll carve my name onto every little bit of a...
Where's their most annoying guy? I'll take it.
Warmongering as ever. Even now, you have learned.
Okay, we'll keep that stacked.
The good news is, look at you all! Destroy
Okay,
half the
4
world,
more.
But you never figured out...
It's happy hour!
Okay, come on. Take that guy out. Okay, that's 36. We need 2 more. $37. Come on. There it is, 38. Boom. Screw it, giving this a shot. That was ridiculously easy.
Wait a moment.
So
I
that
need to collect tissue
should have
samples.
unlocked. I'll save that auto deploy. That should have unlocked his module, which means Big Wang is getting an even bigger one. All right.
Module unlock. Let's go get it. Squad. Go back here. Check him. Operator. And there it is. Unlocked. Okay, so base stat changes. Plus 100 HP, plus 36 attack. Can use traps with a lower DP cost to assist in combat, but traps cannot be placed on tiles already occupied by an enemy. Trap deployment limited. Okay, yeah. I'll read that another time. I need to increase his trust, so I'll have to do trust farm to continue that, but that's okay. All right, let's check Chen's now. First of all, I'm close to being able to max her there, but that's okay. Let's see. What does this require? Main theme 5-10 with a 3-star and have her defeat at least 3 enemies. Oh, okay. So that's this. What is... Oh my god, it's these two? Oh. Yeah, that should be relatively doable. All right, let's do that. Oof. I probably could finish Chen as well by spending a little bit of the in-event currency on getting the operator or the training records. I should do that. I'll probably do that so I can finish her before claiming the module here.
You people. I don't think I'll even remember your faces after this one.
A reunion squad leader.
Let's just get started.
Draw swords.
Okay. All right, Texie.
Got it.
Let's give him something to think about here.
The battlefield might get a little crazy once I make my move.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, poor Mephisto.
Spare the most admit defeat now. And spare yourself the embarrassment.
Oh my god! That's horrible. Okay, all right, I gotta get Chen out because she needs to defeat some enemies here.
Fear not the power as sword of heaven's
1,
bid
2.
dawn as cast.
Chen! Or Wang! Let her get somebody
Awaiting
here.
orders. Shut up.
Okay. Didn't do it as good, but it worked out. Hey, as long as it worked out, that's all that matters.
Fear not as moved and sheathed blade. Cleave now as cleft.
If I make it back in one piece.
If I lose it all.
Monster, in position.
Yeah, I'll put her there. I doubt it's gonna be needed really, but put some shoe action out here.
Word I've not heard in a long...
If I'm dead anyway, I'm taking you with me.
I wasn't supposed to outranch and bone bear weeds. Mounds and ruins bloom fields.
Okay, we're gonna hold on to her because when he comes out over here, I could use that skill.
Got it.
Come on, Big Wang.
Spare them more warmongering as ever. Even now,
Give me them.
nothing.
Give me them bombs. I keep filling the board here. All right, come on, Faust. Walk through here already. Let me just like blow you up, dude. Walk into my trap.
I wasn't supposed to plant you into the soil to grow anew.
Oh man.
I know very well.
This probably isn't gonna do much of anything yet, right? Oh well. Bye bye. Bye bye, Faust.
Well, okay.
Spare the why must you insist on struggling?
Oh, man.
Do we have even better way?
Arca is so freaking ridiculous to use. I'm so glad I worked on her for that,
You can't stop me.
what the hell was that event? The,
Really sow the mountains
nasty
when summer
event.
leaves the white dew.
Okay.
Seed the plains when equinox
Can continue
russet dew.
firebombing these guys with Big Wang. Come on, place. And done. That should get Chen. She should have defeated at least all three. Or at least three. Come on. And this slow loading crap tonight. Yeah,
Slice
okay.
them up like a mini for you. How do you like it?
First thing I do, use the wrong skill. Chen, why the hell not? For Chen 3 module? Yeah, I was trying to get Chen's module there, so. That should complete it. So let me grab some battle records here so I can finish her, max level her, and then let's go back to the event store.
Friendly reminder.
Grab
You're
them battle
running out of
records.
time to boss me around.
Okay. Which ones can we get here? Oh, this should be more than enough. Grab them. And then let's go take care of Chen now. Operator. Guard. There she is. Okay. Max her.
This battle.
Okay.
Rhodes
And
Island
then-
was there too?
Module. Okay. HP plus 240, attack plus 30, deals arts damage, attack speed plus 8 when not blocking an enemy. Sweet. So now I need to work on... Oh, wait, no, I'm good on trust already for her. I could... I don't have the thing for that in the workshop yet on this account, so I need to get the Nucleic Crystal Center, which I forget how to obtain that. S9-2, back to flames with 2 stars. I just finished chapter 8 last time I did a catch-up stream, so I'm gonna need to work on that yet to get that module, but I'm sure there's other ways I could obtain it as well. That clears this for the day. All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap up now, chat, because it is 4:12 in the morning. So let's do that. Okay. So we accomplished up through TA-3. We read all that story, and we managed to do our headhunting, obviously, in the Doctor cosplay earlier. But we got through the story 1, TA1, tutorial 1, 2, and 3. And now we got the modules for Wang and Chen. So that's going to be interesting going forward. I do need to build up trust on Wang, so I doubt I'll do a lot of trust farming or anything like that prior to the next time we stream. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or day after or whatnot, but I'll try to work on that as much as I can. Now, I'm excited, though, for the continuation of the story, because this is really ramping up into a culmination of everything with the Sui siblings so far. But there's a lot of unanswered questions and a lot of strange things, and there's also some plays, obviously, off of the Garden of Grotesquerie stuff, which I haven't played that IS, so I don't know anything about that yet. So I don't know how much of that is playing into any of this. Obviously, the beginning of that story with Zuela and the others there coming out of the garden with the token. But is the token really going to unlock the knife? You know, is the knife, what significance is that going to have going forward? I don't know. It's very interesting, especially with Wang's confrontation with what appears to be the Sui, or the slumbering of Sui, or whatever it is in the tomb. So there's some very interesting things going on here, and we're going to find out more soon. But I'm anxious to do that, as well as to continue. We're going to be working on fan dub script and casting call here. I've got the paid
pages up now for social media, as well as the YouTube channel to start doing the fan dub, putting a little more effort into that. And then I also I'm excited to figure out a cooking video yet. So I'm going to have to go through more to find out more about what other kinds of food and stuff are talked about here. But obviously we have some stuff with Yu's Kitchen again there, the roasted fowl beast and some buns and stuff that they talked about, but there's not a lot yet. So I'll have to figure that out for the cooking video or the creation event. But we'll continue working, chat. And this was a lot of fun tonight. So I'm anxious to see where this goes from here on. So I'm going to finish up though. I've got to go get some sleep because it's 4:15 in the morning for me. And I'm a fat guy that needs his beauty sleep. So with that said, completed Wang's module and did Chen's half. Nice. So they are ready. Got Wang's module. All right. Well, I will see you guys very soon. Again, we'll pick up where we left off with the next one and see how far we can go. Take care. See you next time.